to meet death. Legends of the game, history we claim. From Dark's fadeaways to Luka's fame. Teams on the grind making heads spin. Dallas crew strong, we gunning for the win. Defense locked tight, no open lanes. Swatting shots down, relentless campaigns. Fast break, hustle, never miss a stride. From practice to game, shit Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
What's good, fam? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How you doing? We're back. Another live stream, another day, another dollar, another game where the Mavericks hopefully don't get whooped on too much. I honestly think we're going to win this one. I ain't going to lie. The Spurs are no better than us, and if there's one team that knows how to tank, if there's one team that's like the king of the tank, it's definitely the San Antonio Spurs. They really know how to do it. So maybe we win this one. Maybe we win this one on the backs of, I don't know, Najee Marshall, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Max Christie. Who knows? Who knows? But how y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing? How are the lovely people out there doing today? There's a few things I definitely want to go over with you guys before we get started, but I'll wait till a few more people come in. I know it ain't going to be much. But, yeah, I love how we hit 20K last stream, and, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. The fluctuations are real. Ever since we trade away Luka, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm actually going to move that because we'll probably hit 20K again. But how y'all doing? Let's see who could lose better. Probably the Spurs. They'll probably lose better. 2 away from 20K subs. I hit 20K last night, but it's crazy. Spurs versus Mavs tank game. Both of us tanking, but Spurs have Fox playing. That's true. That's true. I had tickets to this game and canceled them. No one is playing. Yeah. Dragon Ball, we are not making the playoffs anyway. Oh, Dragon Ball, no. I'm not against it, but I don't think we should make a push for the playoffs. I think we should just regain our strength starting next year. Yeah, Dragon Ball, no. No, Dragon Ball's not stupid. I think he's kind of pointing out what we're all thinking. Yeah, we may as well just try to come back not tomorrow. Come back next season, healthy and ready to go. I don't think that's stupid. It's just what everyone's saying. Dang, you're brooding, man. Why have to be? Yeah, nah, he ain't dumb. Mud boy, you're dumb. I'm just kidding. None of y'all are dumb. Nah, but Timeless Tale is asking for the earliest like spike. Dropping a like spike. We got 34 people in the chat, 12 likes. Make sure you like the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But there was something I wanted to go over with you guys. Oh yeah, I think I saw on Reddit. Let's go to Reddit. Just some interesting things that I saw on the Reddit. But Mavericks Reddit. They don't like me on Mavericks Reddit. A lot of people say a lot of mean things about me. But, where is that? Here we go. How many people we got in here? We got about 40 people? Okay. What's up, Mavs Hospital? Good, Sen. Kev Factor, how you doing? All right, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Any news, love from Ukraine? Hey, Slava Ukraina? We still have injured players. We just have a lot of injured players. But something I wanted to show you guys real quick, which is actually absolutely insane, is this right here. Let me adjust this up real quick. So, yeah, so Tim Cato did a fan survey for Mavericks fans. I'm not going to adjust the top and bottom, but I'll read it. It says, Tim Cato's fan survey, more than 4,000 Mavs fans, about 80% of responses, said they were much less engaged or reconsidering their fandom entirely in our fan survey last week. You had, barely a percent saying that they were more engaged. A little bit of a bigger chunk saying no change. 13.2% said they're less engaged. 34.5% said they're much less engaged, and 45% out of the 5,000 people that responded saying they're no longer fans / reconsidering fandom. That's how you kill a franchise. That's how you kill a franchise. That's how you ruin a business. Isn't it weird how the team owners are business people, businessmen and women, and they seem to have ruined a business? Interesting. I just thought it was something interesting to show you guys. Dion saying just forfeit. Man. Ronnie saying, Marcel, you saw Katie talking to Coach Kidd last game? Katie was like, we need you. Kid said, I need you. Come on over to Dallas. Although I'm going to have a video out about KD in like a day or two. There's been some news and rumblings, but I mean, nothing I really think is going to materialize to anything. I don't think we're getting Kevin Durant, in my honest opinion. We're good with just AD and Kyrie and have everybody else healthy, but getting Kevin Durant makes no sense. You give up too much, and you're going to try this whole big three around Kevin Durant again. He had a big three in Oklahoma. He had a big three in Golden State. He had a big three in Brooklyn. He's got a big three in Phoenix. Why not another big three? Every team Kevin Durant's been a part of, there was a big three. But everybody gives LeBron James crap for super teams. Ain't that weird? Ain't that weird, y'all? Y'all never, thought about that? Luka, Lakers Digest, let's go. I mean, we have a Lakers Digest if you want to go over there. I don't know if they go live, but check out Lakers Digest. Shout out to those guys if you want Lakers news, I guess. Sorry, but more engaged with Luka and the Lakers. So why are you here? Just kidding. Everybody's allowed to be here. We're not doing anything without Kyrie. Fair. It doesn't surprise me from Trump's supporting billionaires already be political is true. I mean, I'm all about eating the rich and wealthy. I don't like billionaires. I feel like it's very hard to reach a certain level of wealth and status without screwing people over. So I'm very wary of rich people. I agree. Lakers Digest is a great idea. We have a Lakers Digest. You can go there. Oh man, I don't even like Kevin Durant anyway. Mavericks are up there with most injured teams all time. Are we not the most injured team all time? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How has everyone been? This is my first game watching since Luka trade. Oh, Benjamin Adams. This is probably the worst game to watch since the Luka trade. Well, maybe not. We may actually win this one. Who knows? You heard anything about the Mavs Tour Tournament year 2? I don't know if we're going to do another one this year. The people that are in charge have been there have been talks about it, but I'm pretty sure since the Luka trade, that's probably the last thing on people's mind. I would love to do it. We were working on getting permission to do it at the, the Texas Legends Arena. But we'll see. I haven't heard anything. Las Vegas Mavs. I'm here for you, Marcel. Kev Factor, I appreciate it, big dog. I'm glad that I'm good enough a reason for people to still tune in, even if they don't care about the Mavs. I'm glad I'm a big enough factor. Am I bigger than the Mavericks? Sound off in the chat. Am I bigger than the Mavericks? Let me know. Should we just start a Marcel Digest? Turn this into a channel about me? I'm just kidding. I'm not that self-centered. My life's boring. You don't like billionaires? I thought we were friends. Big J, you're the only billionaire I can be friends with. Shout out to Big J in the chat, everybody. Show him some love. Do you agree with trading AD? I think it's a good idea, but I hate thinking of rebuilding. No, I actually don't want us to trade Anthony Davis. Not yet. I'll probably explain myself in future videos, but what I will say is for me, I got to see a full year. You got to give me a big enough sample size before you just trade somebody. So if we can get Anthony Davis for next year and however many games that you can get out of him, depending on how we look like this time next year, I could have a completely different tune. If we're a top 4 seed this time next year and Kyrie's just now coming back, I'm you may as well just keep it together and try and stay competitive. But if this time next year, if we're in the same exact boat with the same exact results, blow it up. Blow it up, because those years without a first-round pick, but you're a really bad team, you're going to be bad for no reason. You're going to be a bad team and get nothing out of it. Not worth it. But we got to take it one step at a time. Can't really plan for the future when we're still here in the present. Well, I guess you can, but it's basketball. You never know. These injuries, man, it feels like we're going to have a disaster draft. Man, our draft will be fine. I was rewatching the game last season versus the Rockets when we came back on the Rockets after the XM3. Luke and Kyrie walking back. Luka bleeding. Good times. Man, it was good. For me, yes. In waist size, maybe? Oh, y'all crazy. Wow, JK, I love you. Hey, Marcel, what's good, Tillin? How you doing? Hopefully Kyrie's recovery goes well. He seems in good spirits. He does. I am bigger than the Mavs. I'm bigger than the Mavs. I am the Mavericks. We can go tank for tank. Hey, fuel it up. Is there a Pistons Digest? I don't think we have a Pistons Digest. We have a Spurs Digest. We need you on the floor, BBL Marcel. BBL Marcel. If we get the top 3 pick, don't you think we trade AD and rebuild? Nah, if you get a top 3 pick, you keep it and you just stay competitive. And then, like I said, the next year you would rebuild. But don't be surprised if we make a move to acquire another draft pick on draft night. Keep in mind, the Oklahoma City Thunder have 3 first-round draft picks. They cannot sign all 3 of those rookies. So they're probably going to try to move one of those picks. We may have to make a move, but we'll see. We're a very bad team. We are. Yes, you're bigger than... Yes, you are bigger. That take on AD, I agree with, but dang, I'm nervous about him getting hurt. Part of the game. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. I wonder if I can get a 10-day contract. I have a pain in my left shoulder, but that means I finna... Yeah, if you're injured, go ahead. They'll give you a 10-day. Matter of fact, they can't even afford a 10-day. That's the craziest part. Mavs best team in the league right now? King Nasir. Like, if we draft Cooper, Ace, or Dylan, then we trade AD for young assets and players... Our future gets much brighter. You could. Or you could wait. You could always wait. Is Coach Kidd sitting up tonight? May as well. May as well. We're probably going to get involved with OKC draft. I can see it. I feel like we have to. We have to, like, do something, right? But I don't know what we trade for him, though. Did somebody curse the Mavericks, or do the Mavericks have a bad strength conditioning coach? The thing is, when you look at some of these injuries that are... from like contact, like either you ran into somebody or somebody ran into you or you fell on somebody, like you can't blame the medical staff for injuries, and accidents that happen on the court. What is the head doctor supposed to do when what am I saying? I can't even talk right now. What is the head doctor supposed to do when Kyrie Irving's trying to Euro step to the basket and he bumps into somebody off balance and tears his ACL? The doctor can't stop that, right? However, non-contact injuries like Anthony Davis or even like Brandon Williams, like that's something that our medical team could have prevented if we took the right measures. Non-contact injuries, we can blame the medical staff. Contact injuries, I guess, is the strength and conditioning coaches, I guess, to make sure these guys are in peak form. But I mean, I know we all want to find somebody to blame. I feel like that's really what it's turned to this season is who can I blame? Who can I be mad at? You just can't really unjustifiably point the finger without really having a root cause. But if you want to be mad, you can be mad. Do what you want. Me, I like to stay a little bit more level-headed. That's just me, though. Even though I do crash out every time someone gets hurt because I am sick and tired of injuries every single game. It's frustrating. Anytime a player plays well, boom, they get hurt. I can't be happy. I can't be happy. Man, oh man. Outside of the Luka trade, do you think we would still be faithful and hopeful in Nico? Hard to do what ifs, but just curious. I was talking to a few friends about this actually, where it's like after the Luka trade, do we even know where Nico's head's at? Like, do we have expectations? Can we predict Nico's next move? It's hard. It's hard to tell. And then also, he's still our GM, so it's like, Nico, you're gonna have to win over fans by making good moves and good acquisitions. That's the only way you can really get the fans back on your side. But even then, it's like, let's say Nico gets a crazy good offseason going and draft, and we look really good and we win a championship. You'll probably have more fans happy with you, but the majority of the fans are still gonna hate your guts. I think at this point, nobody wants to admit Nico's right. And I'm not saying he's right about anything right now. But down the road, if at any point in time, anything Nico says turns out to be true and he was right, whether that be the Mavs being competitive or Luka's conditioning and health, if Nico's right on any of those things, nobody's going to want to admit it. Nobody's going to want to admit it. But if you're right, you're right. But nobody wants to admit it, right? It is what it is. Casey Smith gone, bro. I know. AD has played more games the last 2 years than Luka. Yeah, that's also true. People forget that. Anthony Davis has been more available the last 2 seasons than Luka. But it's all about right now, right? Nico fired Luka medical staff. I forgot his name, and then he went on to the Knicks, and now Knicks. Yes, it's Casey Smith. Casey Smith has the Knicks as like one of the healthiest teams in terms of like league average. And so, yes, I think Casey Smith would have helped, keeping guys out of games that don't need to. I think that's one way that the medical staff can prevent injuries is like, hey, you shouldn't play. Or you should play little minutes today. That sort of thing. But it is what it is. It's Nico's fault for firing him. That's fair. Is it a possibility signing Luka after maybe firing Nico? I know I'm still coping. Luka ain't coming back, bro. He'll always have love for us, but not this team. No curse, but I still got my stink eye on Jimmy Butler. Yeah, we can blame Jimmy. Jimmy got this whole team sick all season long. I can't stand that. Until life reverses and Luka's on the team and Kyrie towards ACL is definitely their fault. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, man, feel how you want to feel. This game will be courtside on VR. Ooh. I think Kyrie going to be fine after his injury. He is too talented for this to hinder him. If it does to some degree, I can see Kyrie unlocking something else in his game because he is that skilled. I don't want people to expect Kyrie to come back and just pick things up. Kyrie will be slow in his return. I'm talking about even his first game back, he'll be slow to return. You need to understand that when you tear your ACL, that's movement, that's mobility, that's explosiveness, that's all your athleticism as a basketball player is in your knees and how you can move. Kyrie is a very smart player, very skilled player. However, in his return, it wouldn't surprise me if he's very cautious and very slow and before he really feels confident in his body. Trust me, I tore mine and I didn't want to run for the rest of my life. Now I go in 5Ks. I think Nico lost all his pristine and upper hand in trades. I think other GMs will try more disrespectful, tough trades with him. Yeah, I can see it. Marcel, Caleb Martin can go back to the G League. He sucks. Great defender. Caleb Martin's a great defender. That boy's jump shot, I don't know if you saw the way he shoots the ball. God, you're a basketball player? You shoot like that? Good Lord. Casey Smith probably wouldn't have rushed AD and told him to wait and would have told PJ to sit out longer. That matters. You're absolutely right. Breaking news. Nico has traded the remainder of healthy Mavs players for Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, and Zion Williamson. More part-time NBA players. Yeah, King Nasir, your name's a little wild, bro. I know it's not the real King Nasir, but I know who you are. Facts. Look at D Rose. He was never the same. Yeah. Since Kyrie got injured, I haven't watched an entire Mavs game. I think it's only been like 2 games. Has it been 2 games since Kyrie been hurt? 2-3 games? I think Caleb thrives off stars being next to him like Max Christie. Yes, I agree. I think like a lot of people are like, oh, the Max Christie hype's died down. Wait till the team's fully healthy. Max Christie is not, and I don't know if it will be true in the future, but as of right now, Max Christie's not the type of player where, oh, he has more minutes and more opportunity, he'll shine. He'll shine playing behind AD and Kyrie and Clay and all these other guys. So when they're back, yeah, Max Christie will thrive in his own role for now as he develops, but like right now, get your shots up. Like obviously, Najee is thriving right now because he has all the control and all the freedom right now as a basketball player. Some players thrive, some players shrink. It is what it is. Mavs Digest, we need more back from Philly now. I mean a couple first. I know we have nobody available, but Spencer Dinwiddie is actually buns. Not the best, but it is what it is. Excuse moi. But it is what it is, man. Where are we at with the sub count? That's funny. That's jokes. D-Rose game was all pure athleticism, but Kyrie, he may not attack the basketball as much like KD after his injury, but Kyrie's a 50, 40, 90 guys. Yeah, he'll still be able to shoot. It just Kyrie does attack the paint. Kyrie does have a post game. You may see less of that, though. Kyrie is a smaller guard, so he's like a giant slayer. Like, that's what he was doing on Jonas Valanciunas before he tore his ACL. Like, he'll attack bigs all day. I saw him last season score on Victor Wembanyama in the paint. That's the type of a point guard Kyrie is. We'll see less of that. We will see less of that. But we got 10 minutes left. Let me see if we have any news. I don't really see nothing else. But anyway, I know we have nobody available, but especially I read that one. 20K again? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Did we hit it now? I'll throw it up. We could all celebrate 20K together. Hey, 20K for the second time in my career. Woo! 2 20Ks. I also have. Oh yeah, I have a second channel that I launched like a week ago. Oh, I think I launched like a week ago. If anybody cares. I've got a second channel, and I dropped a new video today. Jazzy, did you see the new video? It's out. Go watch it. D Rose was fast. Kyrie is smooth. It's different. That's fair. Kyrie has been phenomenal in his ability to adjust to injuries like the bulging disc, but this is way more serious. Just got to give him time. He will not come back and be an immediate option. And that's also fine. Peace. Tesla Marley. No Wemby? Yeah, no Wemby. It's a battle of mid. Kyrie will still be shifty. He just won't be as fast, or maybe I'm wrong. He probably gets faster. It just depends how strong he can strengthen that leg during therapy. Yeah. It also depends on like the tear. What a lot of people don't understand is, and something that I learned is that you can tear your ACL, and even if you tear it, there's still degrees of tearing. Sometimes it's like a partial. Well, and I'm sure it's not a partial tear, but sometimes it's a tear that okay, you'll recover pretty fine. It'll still take time. Or like me, my entire ACL was obliterated. It was absolutely gone. It was gone. So, but it is what it is. What's good? Chance Gray, what's good, brother? Retro plays, I already know. Yes, sir. Yeah, did you see my comments? Let me see. Let me check it. Jazzy commented on that video saying, oh, Bulbasaur, nah, I chose Charmander. Not a fan of the sped up training montage. I'll try to get used to it. Don't worry. Not every video will have a sped up training montage. It's just, here's a little sneak peek behind the scenes. That video was like 4 hours long because I was training for like half of it, right? So I told my editors, like, hey, you can like speed this up or cut this out, but like I'm grinding right now. Spencer gave up Christie, gave up Clay, just chuck it. Yeah, that's the Spencer special. Nicholas Garcia saying, I feel bad for anyone who bought tickets for this game months ago. This lineup for both teams is bad. Best player on the court is probably Fox. Yeah. Sammy goes crazy. What's popping? If Kyrie slows down, he will. If Kyrie slows down, he will just become Luka. I don't know about all that. Then that means D Rose whole ACL must have been gone, and players like Zach LaVine and Jamal Murray probably didn't tear as bad, which would explain why they came back better. Exactly. That's something that we probably won't hear till Kyrie gets close to his return, or maybe even over the summer. That we'll find out exactly how bad that tear was. Because, like I said, my tear gone. Like I saw like the scans of it. It was just black. They said if there was any ACL left, you'd see a little bit of it. Nope, it was just a black hole. Gone. Nothing in my knee. My beard. I need to shave this thing. Anyway. Don't let the tank distract you from Marcel being pantless and drunk on the cruise. Listen here, Andrew. I said that in confidence on Twitter, and I had pants. I just took them off. And I was drunk, but I was only drunk one night. I don't drink. Y'all know I don't drink. It was just one night. So let's pray his tear isn't as bad. Yeah. Is Williams out? Yes. Brandon Williams is out. Let me try to find the lineup for tonight because it's absolutely atrocious. Grant Afseth, as always. Shout out to Grant Afseth. Always does a great job. He said it on the stream. I did? Oh, brother. I need to stop telling people my business. Our starting lineup is Dante, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, and Kessler Edwards. We will also have Caleb Martin, Dwight Powell as our 2 players off the bench. Oh, brother. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We'll have 3 players. Who's the other player off the bench? All right, Spencer. I'm sorry. Spencer Dinwiddie, Caleb Martin, Dwight Powell off the bench. Brother. But anyway. Christy, we need to turn it to SGA. Yeah. You said it on the stream. Yeah. Ving Rhames free balling on the cruise is insanity. So I can explain why I was on the cruise with my pants off. It was a game called, what was it called? Quest or something. It was like in the adult lounge, and we were all split up into teams. There was a bunch of us, and like one of so pretty much the person running the game show will say, show me this, or like bring me this, and if you do, you get points. Like one of them, for example, is show me a man with a lipstick, and so one of our guys put on his wife's lipstick, and he ran up, boom, we got points. And then so one of the questions, or one of the things we had to present him was, show me a man and woman sharing the same pair of pants. I was the only one wearing sweatpants, so I took off my pants, and someone got in them with me. Boom, man and woman in pants. Then again, that same night, the person running the game show was like, bring me 3 pairs of men's pants. I'm in sweatpants. It's easy to take off. I literally just went, zoop, here you go. So I'm sitting in this lounge in my boxers, chilling, drinking a nice little alcoholic beverage. I was pretty toasty that night. But I promise you that was the most crazy thing that happened on the cruise. The rest of the cruise was very tame, very fun. Did Dwight already get stitches? I do believe. I think we found something with Williams and Kessler. If they can stay healthy, maybe. Hello from Basel, Switzerland. I feel so sorry for the Mavs fans. What happened with Luka, Kyrie, and so on. Keep on with the channel. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Much love to the Swiss out there in Switzerland. They're going to win out of spite, probably. Kessler is mid, but Brandon Williams looks like a better Hardy for sure. Bro had a Diddy part on the cruise. No, I swear I didn't. I swear. If you could add one NBA player in all of history to the Mavs injured roster tonight, who would it be? Give me Tracy McGrady. And I know he's not like the best player of all time that we could get, but like, yeah, put Tracy McGrady, prime Tracy McGrady on this roster. He'll score like 50 points a game. He'll have all the shots. Give me Tracy McGrady. Like, that's the type of player you need. Or young Kobe. Two players that were very identical. But nobody ever wants to admit that. I see you reached 20K. Congrats. Appreciate you. Yeah, we hit 20K. Let's see if we're still at 20K. Let's see if it went down. No, we're still at 20K. Yeah, we're at 20K. It's huge. You know how bad it is when we don't even have Hardy to come off the bench? Both our bench players can lay across the chairs and still have empty seats. Yup. And he was on PJ's. PJ's still out. No update. Prime Jordan on this team? I'll still take Prime T-Mac, in my opinion. It's nothing against Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is like someone who's there to win games, and I'm not really trying to win games. Because if you give me just one player, we're not going to win games. But it's going to be one hell of a show to watch Prime Tracy McGrady just ball out. But we do have somewhat of an update on Derrick Lively and Anthony Davis. That video drops tomorrow. And then we'll be going live. We play Wednesday, right? When do we play again? Yeah, we play Wednesday against Spurs. Thursday, I'll have a video about Kevin Durant. And Friday, we go live again. So, pretty easy week. Prime Kareem? It'd be tough. Give me Charles Barkley. I want to hear the post-game interviews with him on the Mavs. Yeah. What's the starting lineup? All right, starting lineup, ears. Starting lineup is Dante Exum, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, and Kessler Edwards is our starting center. Kessler Edwards. Marcel, who's your top three players of all time? Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. In that order. Top three as far as who I think are the best. That's probably my three. We need to get some Dallas Wings players to be available. Probably. X gonna give them to him. What? I want Iguodala. All right. So let me get my stream up. Here we go. How y'all doing today, man? It's Monday. Y'all have a good day at work? Did y'all show up on time? Did you work hard? Top three favorite players all time except Luka, Kyrie, and Bron. Top three favorite players except Luka, Kyrie, or Bron. All right, my favorite players, and not just who I think are the best. My favorite players, one is Kobe, all-time Kobe. Charles Barkley. I am a fan of Charles Barkley because I think Charles Barkley is a little bit underrated in just how he played the game during his time and just what he was able to accomplish with his size. It was very impressive. And then Vince Carter, because Vince Carter is the reason why I grew up a Raptors fan. So, and if I were to keep going, the next player I'd say is Sean Marion, because he's the reason why I'm a Mavericks fan. So, that's just it though. Didn't know it was a G League game. Surprise, surprise. Laser beam point at the world. Have to make the shot. I got Dwight Powell. He hit a 3 this season, bro. Like, why not? Or you can say laser beam point at the world and I have to hit somebody in the face. Give me Dwight Powell. I got a message. Halftime. We will be resuming our halftime show. We are 6-10 since the Luka trade. It doesn't feel that bad. Or it feels worse than that. Yo, sound off in the chat. Does it feel like we've been losing more? Like 6-10 is still bad. We lost 10 games. But like 6-10, I feel like we should have been like 15-2. If I can do math right, 14-2. What do y'all think? I like Jason Williams very much. He was a good player. Mike, Kobe, Kareem, okay. Bring Wilt out of his grave to play for this undead team. Favorite role player of all time? Robert Horry. Robert Horry. Favorite role player of all time, Robert Horry. Or Manu Ginobili. I know that's probably a hot take because he's a Spur. Or I'd go Sean Marion. Or I'd go JJ Barea. I think JJ. Actually, favorite role player of all time, JJ Barea. Hands down, JJ Barea. Because that little mother was a monster. God, like, watching JJ Barea play hyped me up. Because I'm like, y'all can't stop him? He's my height, if not shorter. He's out there putting a clinic on y'all. Watching JJ Barea used to get me hyped only because of his size and the fact that you could not stop him. He was a problem. Shout out to JJ Barea. Hands down, Kobe, Bird, Jokic. Okay. 5-game losing streak, though. Yeah. What next for Mavs next season? The finals, bro. Of course. Better than 6 and 7. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Yeah. Where's Kai at? Both of them are injured. Derek Fisher's a good role player, too, yeah. I used to be a fan of Matt Barnes, too. To be honest, I'm surprised they haven't tanked. Maybe the front office has said they can't. What do you mean? We are tanking. It's like we have no choice. You know, I feel like... Sorry, I was putting a little chapstick on my lips. I think people have the term tank confused. To me, a tank is like you're purposely losing games in order to get a higher draft pick. We are not purposely losing games. We are, even if we tried to win, we'd still lose. Like, we are in a position where, like, your only choice is to lose games. Can't really win because you don't have enough players. You're not that good. Matthew Dellavedova, he was a good role player, yeah. What's the injury report? Just joined. Also, what's up, Marcel? How you been? Just checking on you. What's good, Jao Lobo? Injury report was probably the same as yesterday's. So, Final Four, I haven't been paying attention to college basketball. I might be doing a bracket on the channel. Free to join, still have prizes and stuff like that, so I might do a bracket. We are tanking. I think when we have 7 players, they're trying to keep close but cannot win with as little resources. Yeah, like guys are going to get tired playing like 38-plus minutes. Do you think that this team will be able to compete if everyone is healthy? Correct. Fully healthy Mavs team as is. If you can promise me a fully healthy Mavericks team with this same roster next year, whole season, no injuries, a problem. Problem. Is Jason Kidd going to have to play today? Probably. I always wanted Corver on the Mavs to get a Mavs jersey for him. That'd be dope. How tall are you? I am 6'2". I want Iguodala. Max Christie is due for a 40-point game. Yeah. 52 and 30 if healthy. I'll take 52 and 30 if healthy. I'll take it. You know, I was telling my friends, like, if next year, and this might be a hot take, and, you know, if I'm alone, that's fine. But I truly believe that if this Mavericks team can go into the next season and our only injured player is Kyrie, I think we'll be fine. I really do think so. It'll be tough. It'll be hard, but we'll be good. If you can promise me a healthy AD, a healthy Clay, PJ, Gafford, all these guys, D-Live, I think we'll be good. Let me know. I just woke up from a 40-day coma. What I miss Mavs related? Well, the city's on fire. Thank you, Nico. Chance was insane. That's insane. 82-0 and healthy. I believe it. They're chanting "Fire Nico" in like every major like Dallas event. It's hilarious. This man is hated. Street clothes would be our best player if Kyrie's injured, and that's like he's actually good though. Like that's the thing. Like Anthony Davis healthy is a great player. Me. Hey, my first video has 100 views. I'm popular. What up, Marcel? First stream was good. Average YouTuber. How you doing? Yeah, and that street clothes is a top 10 player. Was an MVP conversation before he got traded. Exactly. I really want to see AD play the 4. It is less contact position than center. If he can come in healthy, he is less likely to get injured too. Hey, I'm just saying. Autonomous Ultra Instinct Davis when healthy. I really hope Christie turns into prime Jesus Christ over the summer. He's going to turn to Kobe. You know what's really bad for you? Red Bull. Drink water, even though I'm almost out. Why did I twist this so tight? What's going on, everybody? What's good, Juan? We still need another consistent player that can get us 20 a game with playmaking IQ. Yeah, another point guard would probably be best. We could probably draft one or trust Dante. I don't know. What's good, Rajat? How you doing? How you doing? There were some kids chanting "Fire Nico" my school at lunch. You live in Florida? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Chris needs to go bald and it's over. Whew. I endorse it. Starting five for the Mavs tonight is Dante Exum, Max Christie, Kessler Edwards, Najee Marshall. Who else? Caleb Martin. At this point, it's like, who's healthy? Klay Thompson. I'm sorry, Klay Thompson. So you got Dante, Klay, Max Christie, Najee, and Kessler Edwards. That's five. How many free agent players can they get, or is it limited? So we can sign as many free agents as we have roster spots. Right now, we have one available roster spot that we're probably going to use in the draft for, right? But we can still do sign-in trades and free agency. We can still get free agents. Who wants to sign to Dallas? Probably nobody. What position is the dude we have stuffed? We draft. I think he is a guard or forward. Hold on. I think he's a small forward. He's 6'8". Yeah, he's a forward. He is a small forward / power forward. 6'8", and he's actually been playing very well overseas. Let me take a look at his stats and tell ya. I hate how it says that he was drafted by the Knicks. No, you were drafted by the Mavericks. Let me see his stats. All right, so for this season, he's played in 14 games, averaging 20 minutes a game. He's averaging 8 points, 1 rebound. No, maybe he's not playing well. He's shooting 38%. See, that's the thing. He's shooting 38% from 3 on 5 attempts. Work on that, big dog. So that could be actually pretty good. Huh. I don't know. Maybe he's not playing well. Oh, well. Why you have Thompson? What do you mean? Why you hate Thompson? Who said I hate Klay Thompson? Who said I hate Klay? Klay been giving it all his all before he leaves. Ugh. How do you feel Luka handled the trade? No comment, no social media post. He's hurt. He feels how the fans feel. We need Marcel Martin in the roster. You're going to see a quick 6 fouls. See me out there hitting people. But we almost got tip off. Hurry up. They got Chris Paul. He's going to be annoying. Yeah, there's no way we win this, right? Right. Here we go. Hardenstein dominating Jokic or what? Probably not. All right. Spurs win the tip-off. Melvin dropped 14 points, 3 rebounds yesterday. All right. Spurs passing ball around. Chris Paul guarded by Dante Exum off the screen. They pass to the inside. They're cutting. They dunk, and the Spurs score. Good defense, guys. I know our guys are tired, bro. A back-to-back. That's why we need you playing Marcel. If you injure players, it's more of a level playing field. You think we making many moves in off season, or just trying to get players needed for the draft? I believe we're going to be more active in the draft, probably because I don't think players are going to want to sign here. That's what I believe. But Spurs passing the ball around after a miss from the Mavericks. They take a 3 over Klay, and they miss. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. He's going to bring the ball down. Najee over to oh, no, that's not Kessler. That's Max Christie. Back to Najee. Najee wants to drive on Chris Paul. Dumps it to Kessler Edwards down low for the shot. Nice little layup off the backboard. Kessler Edwards, our residential big man. Spurs barrel to the basket. Harrison Barnes, you loser. We got 8 players today. Yep, we got 8 players. Klay with the ball off a screen. Guarded by Harrison Barnes. Old teammate. Klay in the wing. Looks to Max Christie. Max Christie guarded by Harrison Barnes. Oh, kick ball off of Paul. Not Chris Paul. Yeah, Chris Paul. Lakers playing Nets. Luka about to be injured by refs. They doing our boy dirty. Ugh. If you had your way, you think we keep Kai Jones and trade away Caleb Martin and Jaden Hardy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go. Inbound to Clay, over to Kessler Edwards, out to Dante in the corner for a 3, and it's good. Dante's Inferno. Oh, you set me on fire. All right, Chris Paul passing around to Fox. Stephon Castle for a 3, and he knocks it down. All right, Dante with the ball, guarded by Chris Paul. Finds Clay. Clay wants to drive, throws it up. Try to get the foul, but no foul. Chris Paul bringing it down to Stephon Castle. Ooh, pass it to Fox. Back to Chris Paul for 3. Miss. Rebounded by Max Christie. He wants to push it, but he gets it to Dante. Dante on the wing. Ooh, tries to split the defense. Our ball. What's good, Danny Barry? Martin probably still on minutes restriction, probably. Marcel, did you check if we lose all of our games this season, do we have a better percentage of getting a better draft pick? I'm not sure how to see that. I'm not sure how to see that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Max Christie for 3. Ah, miss. All right, Max Christie gets a steal. We're going the other way with it. Over to Najee Marshall in the fast break. Najee over to Clay in the corner for 3. Oh, rolls right in and out. I absolutely hate it. All right, Stephon Castle for 3. Miss. Rebounded by the Spurs because we're lazy. Stephon Castle passing around to De'Aaron Fox, who drives, goes up on Dante. That's a foul? Okay. You hate Clay again. You're right. I hate that man. Jimison and Leonard both terrible. They're all terrible. Betting the under today on half crash out. You never know. What's good, Robbie? How you doing? I've been watching every video. Appreciate you. You're a masochist like myself. De'Aaron Fox misses the first free throw. Ball don't lie, big dog. Really sad it's happening. Same. Lakers fans are going to hate Maxey when he comes back. It's crazy because Lakers fans swear Maxey Kleber is the answer. All right, we inbound it to Dante. Dante bringing the ball down. The Red Bulls are just Marcel's crash out fuel. I'm about to pop another one. Clay with the ball. Inside to Kessler Edwards. Ooh. Trying to figure out what to do. Goes up. And okay. Kessler for 2. If it works, it works. All right. Chris Paul bringing the ball down. Guarded by Najee. Passes it. Gets it right back. Guarded by Edwards. Over to Harrison Barnes, who drives on Dante. Goes up. Tough shot. Makes it. Edwards looks like Yao Ming in this game. Kessler Edwards does look taller. Dante attacks the basket with a miss, but Kessler Edwards with a rebound and a putback off the backboard. It sucks that Kessler Edwards only has a few games left to play with us. But we get a nice little possession. Out of bounds. Mavs ball. Have we had a new injury every game this month? Not every game, but just about. We inbounded to Kessler Edwards. Off to Max Christie. Top of the key. He's on the wing. He's walking him down. Walk him down, Max. Throws over to Najee. Najee goes, stops. Kicks it back out to Christie. Christie for 3. Brick. There's a brick. House. Chris Paul passes it to the corner to Fox. Fox drives on Edwards. Out to Harrison Barnes. Takes a 3 on Clay. No good. Rebounded by Kessler Edwards over to Najee Marshall. We're bringing it on down. Najee wants to drive. Kicks it out to Max Christie. Corner 3. And it's good. The Disciple for 3. Kiwi Strawberry Propel. Yep. Love Propel. It's really good. De'Aaron Fox. Pulls up over Spencer. No good. Rebounded by Najee. Najee with the ball. Drives all the way. Kicks it out to Christie for 3. Again, it's short. No good. The weird thing is that they said Luka was not fit, but he's fully healthy at LA while everybody else is hurt in Dallas. Well, I wouldn't say Luka's fully healthy. I think Luka has a back issue now. I saw something the other day. Luka's not 100%, but like we all know that Luka only needs to be like 75% to play. You remember when Max Christie was the Mavs sixth man? Bro, I remember Max Christie was that guy. Why are we winning? We got a tank. Don't worry. We got to make it look like we're trying. Luka's hurt? Yeah, Luka's hurt. Luka like 8%, yeah. What's the time for me? It is 7:48 for me. I have to adjust my watch, actually. Luka is injured again, and refs running him down versus Nets. That's a shame. A shame. Damn shame. $1:47 p.m. That must be nice. All right, the Spurs knocked down a couple free throws. Congratulations. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie bring the ball down over to Kessler Edwards, top of the key, over to Najee Marshall on the wing. Najee Marshall drives, goes up off the backboard a little bit too hard, rebounded by the Spurs. Stephon Castle, guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie. He drives right on Kessler, stops, goes up. Tough shot and makes it. Will we catch up to the Spurs and capture the flag? Probably. Max Christie with the ball. Inside to Kessler Edwards under the basket. Reverse layup is good. Man, you want to keep some of these guys, right? All right, Stephon Castle attacks the basket. Another two. Spencer Dinwiddie bring the ball down. Over to Najee. Over to Max Christie. Max Christie on the wing. Dribble. Over to Najee. Najee, a deep three from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Chris Paul with the ball. Over to the wing. They're going to drive on Clay. That dude, Castle, is so tough. That's not Castle. That's Vassell. Hold on. Where have you been all season? Where is Stephon Castle? Am I tripping? Spencer with a deep three for absolutely no reason but because he can. De'Aaron Fox drives on Kessler Edwards, pass out to Vassell, who's driving on Clay. Tough shot and one. Whew. That dude's been hooping tonight. Kept calling Vassell Castle. It's Vassell. He's been killing it. Wow, Josh Giddey turned into Derrick Rose lately. Yeah. The power of Chicago. NBA guys. Horse is still breathing. Have another injury. Hope we don't get one tonight. Poor Clay. This is not what he wanted. Dinwiddie has to go this summer? Maybe. Depends if we can replace him, bro. Who wants to come to Dallas? You know what I mean? Chuck Norris turns 85 today. That's actually insane. Everyone just go rebuild. Why not? Hope the league rewards us with the flag after the rise of views. Like, hey, league, we helped you out. Give us the #1 pick. I bit my tongue earlier today, and it's bothering me. Hey, there's Kai Jones. He's at the game. Flag not generational talent. Sometimes you don't need generational talent. You just need good enough. Because, who on the Celtics is generational talent? Not every good player is a generational talent. All right, y'all may hear something. Just know you didn't. You heard nothing. KP was generational talent when he was the Knicks before injury? Yes, I agree. Yeah. When is the draft lottery? I don't know. Sometime in the summer. Ouch. Oh, you set me on fire. But we're in timeout. They're doing some corny game. How y'all doing? How is the chat up to? Flag is dang good, but I like Proctor from Duke. Proctor's good. Anyone else hoping the Mavs play well and lose from here on out? Yeah, like, I hope we play well, but I hope we lose. It's the duality of man. We can be the 12th seed at the end of... Totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. Will anybody take pity on the Mavericks, or does everybody just like dunking on us? I want some good losses. Yeah. KP means killed player from all injuries collected. Yeah, that's how it feels. That is sure how it feels. All right, they make the and one. Time for the Mavs to go on a run. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dumped it to Dwight Powell, who gets the easy layup. Dwight Powell for two. I didn't want any pity destroys, please. Well, we got our boy D Pity out here. Dwight Powell. Chris Paul with the ball, guarded by Max Christie. Switch off. Dwight Powell. They pass it right back to Chris Paul. Dwight Powell's on him. Pass it to wing. They take a deep three. No good. Rebound by Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall going to run the floor. Passes to Spencer Dinwiddie. Off the screen from Dwight Powell. Spencer with the ball. Drives. Stops out to Najee. Najee, a wing three, no good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Spurs with the ball. Passing it around. They drive on Max Christie, and they get the layup to go. Tough. Tough. Vassell is hooping. Good Lord. All right, Spencer with the ball. Spencer over to Max Christie, who drives, kicks it out, but it's a turnover. Max Christie, what are you doing? Spurs, the other end, literally went all the way and scored. Our defense in transition is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful stuff. Najee Marshall on the wing, over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell, hands off to Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer with the ball, step back, a three from the top of the key. Okay. Spencer Dinwiddie for three, I guess. All right. Chris Paul takes a three on Dwight Powell, knocks it down. Good Lord. It's raining threes. All right, Najee Marshall with the ball. Goes up. Misses the layup. He's rushing it. No rushing. All right. Chris Paul with the ball. Guarded by Dwight Powell. Passes it, guarded by Max Christie on the wing, trying to back down Max Christie. Spins, pivots, travel. Good defense, Max Christie. Miriam Addison is so chopped. Ugh. Max Christie was doing good at the beginning of the trade, but I feel like he's been struggling. It's because of the roster. We're not fully healthy. Give that kid a fully healthy roster. He would look a little bit different. There's a lot of things going on with this team. You know what I mean? All right, Spencer Dinwiddie bring the ball down. Conspiracy theory. Adam Silver wanted Lakers to have a franchise player, and he assured Nico that he will rig the draft so we get Cooper. That'd be crazy. Why you hate Max? I hate everybody. All right, Spence with the ball, drives, throws up a floater, and it's good. All right, Spence. Spurs bring the ball down. Champagne with the ball, passing it around. They take a three, misses. Caleb Martin with the ball. He's telling them to run. Caleb Martin wants to drive. Out to Spencer for three. Spencer Dinwiddie's feeling himself. Knocked out another one. Okay. Call a timeout. All right, Spence. Marcel, how does the draft lottery work? I don't pay attention to the draft. So I'll give you a actual answer. Excuse me. So it'll be on May 12th in Chicago. We can go live for it so we can see where we or what we get. But But the teams eligible for the draft are the 14 teams that miss out on the 2025 NBA playoffs. The final odds will be determined after the 2024-2025 regular season is completed, after tie breaks are settled between teams with identical regular season records. Each team will be assigned the following odds for teams starting with the reverse order of regular season record. The default odds are as follows. The team with the worst record will have 14% at the number 1 pick. The 14th worst team has like 0.5%. We're at 13. We have 1%. So that's how that goes. So yeah, that's how that goes. What's up, my digest fam? What's good, Don? Marcel hates players that's named Max because of a certain player. Drove Marcel nuts. Maxi Cleva? Man, the Maxi Mafia members used to come from me. Marcel typing more furiously than me when I saw the Mavs Digest stream of Luka trade. I woke up the notification. Bro, I was like busy. Like I was working. Fun fact, I was working on my second channel that night trying to record footage, thinking, okay, it's almost midnight. Nothing's going on. We're not doing anything. Now, maybe something happened tomorrow. And my phone does not stop going off, and so I check it, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? I didn't stop what I was doing because I thought it was fake. You know, Luka gets traded. I'm like, well, that's not real. But people are like, no, it is. I'm like, no way, bro. Like, who you fooling? And yeah, it was crazy. So the Mavericks could get the first pick. Yeah. If you're in the lottery, you have it. Everybody has a chance at the number 1 pick. We have a 1% chance. Cooper flag. It was like 12:30 at night. No, yeah, it was. It was like midnight. It was crazy. Oh, man. I've been a sleepy boy. Why your shirt looks like you're a nurse? Because I am a nurse, bro. Nurse Marcel. Alright, they're showing some replays that we don't care about. Should the Mavs do what the Thunder did or keep Kai and AD? I think we should keep our team as is for now. Then next year we'll reevaluate. You always want to be reevaluating. And we're back. Spurs with the ball. They're going to pass it around town. They get an easy layup because Dwight Powell can't defend. I remember waking and seeing your stream, and I went back to sleep, woke up the next morning, I was like, what the F? Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy time. Crazy time indeed. All right, Dante Exum with the easy layup, assisted by Dwight Powell. Imagine you're dying and your nurse Marcel is giving you updates like, this changes everything. You have 6 months to live. All right, Spurs the ball. They drive on Dwight Powell. Go up, easy layup. And, oh, it's an and one. That was old Johnson getting an and one. Man, Dwight Powell. That hit to the face really did a number on you. Running up, bands got my guap up. They convert the and one. All right, Dante with the ball. Over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell to Spencer. Spencer off a screen from Dwight. Spencer over to Kessler Edwards on the wing. Over to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell back to Spencer. Spencer for three. And he misses. Calling for a foul, but there's none to give. Stop arguing with the ref, big dog. All right, Spurs the ball. Champagne, pump fakes on Dwight. Step back three over Dwight Powell. Misses. Rebound by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin with the ball. Oop, drives, but it slows it down over Dwight Powell, top of the key. Dwight Powell wants to drive. Ooh, Dwight Powell with an and one. All right, Dwight, I see you. Don't let Dwight get hot. Don't let Dwight get hot. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a bad time for everybody. If Dwight Powell gets hot, okay. Dwight Powell shooting free throws. I need Nurkic, Najee back. Let's take them down with this. Dwight Powell misses the free throw. All right, Dwight. All right, Spurs with the ball. Oh, to pass it to Champagne. Back out to the perimeter. They're going to drive on Dante. How is that a foul? This should be our ball. Dante's getting, like, knocked down. Should the Mavs try and get KD this offseason? No. Dwight Powell's worse than Cleveland. What do you want? Well, you can only get KD by trading your good assets, bro. KD costs 40+ mil on contracts. I think it's like 50 mil. Spurs missed the first free throw. Yeah. Would it surprise me if we made a push for him? It would not surprise me. Because at this point, what do we expect from Nico Harrison? But I don't want it to happen. All right. Spurs make the second free throw. If we trade for KD and he gets injured, I'm becoming a Wizards fan. That's fair. It ain't our ball. All right. Dante drives, shoots up a weird shot. Off balance, no good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Going the other way with it. Spurs going to slow it down. 4 seconds separate shot clock, game clock. A pass was tipped by Dante, but the Spurs retain it. They're going to drive on Dwight. They lose it. It's a foul, apparently. Good job. Let's be Jordan Poole fan instead. Ooh. What's this Dwight the GOAT, guys? You trying to get Dwight traded too? Dwight's the GOAT, bro. What you mean? I don't know where you've been. Hope we win, but yo, everyone watch our Pokemon Nuzlocke run. Hey, shout out to Athena. Athena the Android. That's my editor. That's the homie, bro. She edits all my stuff over on Retro Plays. Make sure you check it out. Episode 2 just got posted. Athena, I sent you episode 3. I'm working on episode 4. I messaged you because we had some technical difficulties, but yeah, shout out to Athena. Hope you and your boyfriend are enjoying your trip. Your trip to Aspen. Spencer Dinwiddie, man. Let DJJ walk. We didn't let Derrick Jones Jr. walk. He left us. Every time I talk about Derrick Jones Jr., every time that conversation comes up around me, I feel like people just don't remember what happened. He left us. He did not want to come back. Dwight Powell for 3 at the end of the first quarter. Dwight, why are you at the perimeter, bro? Oh, man. What? Alright, man. Why not, bro? Yeah. I feel like the organization will not let us go into the first apron. It seems like these moves have that as a number one priority. I agree. They want to be cheap. Marcel, would you be shocked if Nico disappeared? There's not much that shocks me anymore. Marcel, I think we did because Nico and J Kid did not guarantee him a starting spot. He wanted a starting spot. So, yes, we were like, we'll give you this contract, but we're going to give that starting spot to Clay. If Derrick Jones Jr. says, okay, I'm not going, we're like, so you're leaving us? He didn't want to come back because, it is what it is. Regardless of the fact, like, I'm kind of over it. That's just me, though. 3 pity, man. Powell, all-star point guard, what you mean? We can unlock Dwight and match all the space AD will have next year. Yo, that's the comment of the year. I love it. Powell 3 before GTA 6 is diabolical. Don't be mean to my GOAT, Dwight Powell, or Dwight with a goatee. GOAT Dwight with a goatee. I love it. Well, Clay ain't really starting too early this season. Clay has started every game so far. I don't know if we ever asked him to come off the bench. Powell MVP. He's not starting for Clippers though. Yeah, see, that's the thing. He's not starting for the Clippers. I don't know. It's weird. Luka trade before GTA 6 diabolical. Yeah. Derrick Jones Jr. leaving was the same as Grimes leaving, except Grimes I can deal with. DJ was more money-focused, selfish. Well, the reason why Grimes left was because he wanted to play for a bigger contract. He felt like after these moves, he wouldn't really be able to play for a bigger contract. DJ is not money-focused. My brother in Christ, have you seen his track record? Derrick Jones Jr. is the definition of a bag chaser. He goes wherever the money goes. No loyalty in his DNA. Pay him, and that's it. He's like a mercenary, bro. Grimes is also money focused. I don't know if there's a team that Derrick Jones Jr. has played for more than one contract. Hold on. Derrick Jones Jr. whole career, I think he's only ever been like a one contract guy. Let's see, because he got drafted by the Suns, right? He was on the Suns, then traded to Miami. He was in Miami for 3 years. 1 year in Portland, 2 years in Chicago, 1 year in Dallas, 1 year in Cleveland. I'm sorry, Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, Derrick Jones Jr. has never been with a team for longer than one contract. That's a bag chaser, bro. He was on a minimum contract. We offered him more money. But it's what it is. I don't know what it is then. I thought Grimes leaving was just because of Max Christie taking a start spot. Yeah, so with Max Christie, he thought he wasn't going to be able to play for a bigger contract. It was all money motivated. Najee Marshall gets a floater to start the second quarter. Jones is a journeyman, but I want him to stay even though we offered him more money. Yeah, I think we all did. All right, Spurs with the ball, passing all around. They take a three right in front of Clay, and they miss. Rebounded by Max Christie. Push it. Over to Najee Marshall. Najee wants to drive because he's that guy. Goes up off the glass. No good. Ugh. Spurs with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Passing around. I thought Grimes had more of an upside than Jay Hardy. He does. We did not trade Grimes because we didn't think he was good. We traded Grimes because we didn't want to pay him. Spurs with the ball. Driving on Najee. Stops. Goes up. The shot's no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Pushing it. We got Max Pack still. Everyone have upside over Jay Hardy. Y'all crazy. Max Christie with the ball. Over to Spencer. Spencer wants to drive. Goes up. Gets fouled. Shooting 2. 2 shots for Dinwiddie. Spencer makes the first free throw. What's a team you rooting for in playoffs since Mavs tanking? Probably Nuggets. I'm a Jokic fan. I'll root for the Nuggets. Guys, TGK is live. Should we troll him for trolling us last time or keep it P? Keep it P. I'll never send y'all to troll nobody. Keep it P. Keep it player. Keep it player. What's up, Marcel, my man? How you been? Hey, what's good, Rylan? How you doing? All right, Spurs with the ball. They kick it out to the corner. Pump fake. They pass it inside. Pass it back out. Ball's going all over the place. They pump fake on Najee. They try and drive. It was definitely a travel, but okay, thank you. Offensive foul. Our ball. Like, what are y'all doing? Just weird. Very weird. All right, Clay with the ball inside to Kessler Edwards, who goes up. Tough layup, and he knocks it down. Kessler Edwards. I'm loving what we're getting. Good. After the fiasco in the chat, remember? Did you read all this? Yeah. No, I remember, Rylan. I remember. I'm surprised we didn't bring Greg Brown III up permanently now in Mexico City balling out. I saw Greg Brown play for the Mexico City team when they played the Legends. He is a really good player. But there's a reason why he's not with us anymore. Unfortunately, I will never know. No one will tell me, but I know people who know. We throw an alley-oop to Kessler Edwards, who gets the nice little layup to go. Going on a nice little run here. Bro, can you get like a wig in the offseason and become Nugget Digest under the name Marcel Martin? I promise you this. So I've kind of like told myself this. I guess I'll tell you guys. If Luka were to ever join Denver, I'm running Nuggets Digest. I'm telling my team I got first dibs. If Luka joins Jokic in Denver, I'm running Denver Digest and Mavericks Digest. I'll run both channels, but I'm doing both. Man, Kessler Edwards getting fouled on the basket. Luka triple-double again? Like it's nothing. Mavericks, home of retired, injured old players. Yeah. Nico better be gathering blackmail on other GMs to make something happen. Yeah. Time to get Lofton Jr. back from Shanghai Shark. Man, I don't know what's up with Kenny Lofton. There's a reason why he's not in the NBA. That's a lot of videos, 3 channels. I got time. Marcel would be smart to go after OG Anunoby. No, he's overpaid. Gets injured a lot. OG Anunoby is a good player, but he gets injured a lot, and he is overpaid. He's currently making $200 million, and I'd argue that PJ Washington is better than him. That's just me, though. All right, we made our free throws. Spurs ball. All right, Spurs the ball. Dallas won't get OGs on a $200 million contract user. Yeah. Ooh, Spurs knocked down another 3. And he's a role player. Yeah, $200 million for a role player is kind of crazy. Dude ran the Grizzlies for a minute when Ja was out. Who? Luka has been doing everything brilliantly since he came to the Lakers except shooting. It's like he has lost the ability to shoot. Do you think he may be finished? No, I don't think he's finished. He just has to use his brain to find other ways. Now, he was shooting quite good the last 2 games. Luka just frustrated. Maybe. Realistic to pursue Kobe White to have a young point. I would love Kobe White. Do you think Lakers will make the finals? Nah. I mean, they could, but I don't know. Oh, Lofton Jr. Yeah, Lofton Jr. is a really good player. There's a reason why he's not in the NBA. What that reason is, I'll never know. Lofton Jr. is balling out in China. Who isn't balling out in China? All right. We got a pair of free throws coming up. No, we don't. I'm sorry. Inbound. Najee to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell on the wing. Hands off to Max Christie. Off screen from Dwight. Max Christie brings it right back out to Clay. Clay in the corner. Over to Max Christie. Christie pump fakes to Najee. Najee wants to drive. Loses it. Spurs ball. Golly, Najee. Imagine 4 years later if Mavs get acquired by someone who cares and gets KP Brunson Luka. That'd be crazy. Do you think we are currently set up well to develop young players next year? Depends on the player. Spurs the ball. Chris Paul guarded by Caleb Martin on the wing. Got a lot of movement. Off a screen. Switch off. Max Christie on Chris Paul. Chris Paul over to Harrison Barnes. Step back 3 on Clay. Harrison Barnes is the shooter we should have went after. He always plays so well against us, and it makes me mad. Clay almost lost the ball again. Please stop allowing Clay to dribble so much. Clay with the ball. Hands off to Caleb Martin. Over to Clay. Clay shoots a baseline jumper, and he gets it way off bounds. Good job, Clay. Chris Paul on the other end. From the corner, Harrison Barnes. Drug test that man. Drug test that man right now. He's hit like 4 of those. What? Put Caleb on Barnes. Thank you. Clay's defense is god-awful. Didn't we trade him mid-game? Yep. Yes, we did. We got a timeout. Now, this is random, but I got a signed photo of Kyrie shot over Curry in 2016 finals and came in today. That's what's up. Mavs podcast more fun to watch than this team. Appreciate it. Marcel, would Jeremiah Fearsford go to this Mavs team? Yes. And a good friend of mine, Big J, wants Jeremiah Fears on this team. I think he'd be good. Especially to have Kyrie mentor him. I think he'd be great. Harrison Barnes against Mavs, PJ against Thunder, yeah. Clay is great, man. I feel embarrassed for what his experience in Dallas is. I understand. Marcel with Jeremiah Fears? Yeah, Jeremiah Fears would be great. Watching this lady shoot half-court shots, and they're all way off. Line them up, lady. They're shooting too hard to the left. All your shots are going left. Move to the right. Step to... Lady? Anyway. Do you think we can go 0-17? I do believe. Marcel, the next GM for the Mavs. Why not? Sign her right now. We should pull half courts for a full half because why not? Why not? Is Cooper Flag a pipe dream? It's not impossible. Pipe dream maybe, but it's not impossible. Jason Kidd fired in the offseason? Nah, Jason Kidd wouldn't get fired. How probable is a KD trade? I give it a 2 out of 10. Let me see. And I love Jeremiah Fears because I'm a Sooners fan. Jeremiah Fears is really good. Favorite Mavs jersey design? Probably what you see in the background. It's probably my favorite one. No, I'm sorry. I like the black ones. I like the all black ones. Yeah. The funeral jerseys. The green jerseys were so ugly to me. I never liked them. I think Jason Kidd would leave before he gets fired. All right. Max Christie bring the ball down. Over to Klay Thompson for a quick catch and shoot 3. He knocks it down, Klay. Knock him down, Klay. Spurs the ball. Chris Paul bring it down. Hands off to De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox shoots right over Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell, why were your hands up? What is it with our team and headbutts? Caleb just hit his chin on a player's shoulder. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on. Every single time. The OG green is the best. Even the P. Diddy joints all crazy. J Kid don't got Maxi no more. J Kid will leave. I haven't been able to watch many Mavs games recently. Has Caleb Martin been playing well? Define playing well. Define playing well. I hate the idea of KD on this team. I'm not a fan of it. I got a video on it. I have a video about that topic dropping in a few days, but like I'm not a fan of it. Quentin Grimes is better. Facts. I'm gonna take that as a no. Yeah. He plays good defense. He's just not that good offensively. But he's also coming back from injury, so like I have no real expectations for him. None whatsoever. But they're reviewing this foul, so we got a review now. My sides hurt. Luka's knee is bleeding, apparently. How's the game going? Pretty mid. Pretty mid. He shot over 15, 17 shots per game. Who was that? Grimes got all the authority? Yeah. 06 dark blue. Oh, no. Come on, Spurs. You already got Wemby. Let us have Cooper Flag. Yeah. Hello, chat. Hello, Sean P. Young. How you doing, big dog? Sean, did you see my second Pokemon video? I dropped it today. It's live. It has 20 views because people like me. They really like me. Marcel, what would be bad about KD besides the money? That's it. It would limit us as a franchise long term because you're giving up a lot of future assets, giving up future picks and players. So it'll give it could get you one quick championship, and then what? Y'all retire? You want KD in Dallas? You liked it? Yes, best. It was awesome. He got Charmander. I sure did. It's now a Charmeleon. Kessler Edwards has 12 points. He's the truth, man. He's playing center. We need a quick ring. A quick ring, then we just be trash for like the next 10 years. as they review this play. All right, guess it was a foul, and Caleb Martin is shooting free throws. All for it. Makes the first one. Luka's 4 of 34. What are you talking about? Listen, how good are we? Not very. Caleb Martin missed the second free throw, rebounded by the Spurs. This 2000 blue and silver Mavs jersey are a masterpiece. All right, Chris Paul with the ball. Over to De'Aaron Fox, guarded by Dante. Goes baseline under the basket, throws it up over Dwight Powell. No good. Rebound by Dwight Powell. Finds Dante. Dante bringing it down. You live in Flower Mound? That's what's up. Charman in charge. Million, the orange team, Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah. All right. Max Christie wants to drive, goes up, gets the layup to go. Go ahead, disciple. All right. Spurs the ball. Chris Paul. Guard by Dwight Powell. Step back, takes a 2 over Dwight, knocks it down. Good Lord. Go Dallas. Yeah. Hey, room was good, Vincent. If you lose this game, embarrassing. Yeah. Told you, I'm gifting 10 memberships every time we win. Max Christie with the ball. I'm late for class. Don't worry. Whole team late. Dwight Powell over to Clay. Clay to Christie. Christie for 3. No good. Swatted out by Dwight Powell, but it's our ball. Best City Edition black with the neon green Dallas stripe. Hated it. I don't think I've liked any of our City Edition jerseys. But that's just me. Even Wemby feels bad for us. Everybody feels bad for the Mavericks. It's just the Maverick thing to do. Should I not comment about the Pokemon videos? You can. I mean, if you want. I love these white ones. Yeah, I like these jerseys. They're classic. Ooh. Max Christie tries to go up. Gets denied, blocked, but it's our ball. I am 9. Hello, Trick Shot King, who is 9. We inbound to Max Christie, who gets the shot off at the last second. Gets fouled. He's shooting 2. All right, Max Christie. Fool me, kinky. Fooled again. Marcel, what duo was better, Terry and Derrick or Luke and Kyrie? Luke and Kyrie. Deadly combo. I have a headache. Oh, man. Max Christie MVP. Max Christie's the next Kobe. And I put that on everything. Makes the first free throw. Do you like Nico Harrison? Nope. I do not. He traded away my favorite player. Markieff Morris. I love JT and Dirk, but Luke and Kyrie also, yeah. But Terry and Dirk want to chip, yeah. But I like watching Kyrie and Luka go to work. Steve Nash and Dirk is comparable to KP and Luka. All right, Spurs with the ball. Under the basket. Dinwiddie's on him. They kick it out to Chris Paul, guarded by Dwight Powell. To the top of the key. Drives on Max Christie. Tries to dunk on Dwight. Good defense, Dwight. Just threw his body up. Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Over to Christie. Christie for 3. No good. Shoot. Chris Paul bring the ball down. Is Dallas tanking now? We've been tanking. Chris Paul for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dante. Over to Najee. Najee bring the ball down. Oh, he gives it to Spencer. Spencer the ball. Spencer dribble, drive. Oop, almost loses it. Saved by Najee. Over to Dwight Powell. Dwight with the ball. Over to Max Christie. Shot clock winding down. Max Christie throws it over to Dante. Dante for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Spurs the ball. Spurs go right up at Najee and score. Good defense. Spencer gives it to Max Christie in transition, but it goes out of bounds. Our ball. Come on, Max. Look up. Nico Harrison is the blame, dude. Guys don't attack him. It's the owner's call to trade Luka. We didn't know at the time, but he was with the we don't need Luka movement. Huh? What are you talking about? I am confuddled. All right, we inbound to Dwight Powell. Dante over to Najee. Najee with the ball. He tries to barrel in, but passes out to Spencer. Spencer throws up a floater. No good. Gets it back under the basket. Reverse layup is good for 2. Not Big Booty Morris. Marcel, do you think Luka will stay with LA this offseason? Well, yeah, he's under contract. And he's got like 2 years left. I feel so bad for the channel. We went from 400 to 1,000 views per game to 80 to 100 now. Yeah. If we become a better team, that'll change. But it is what it is. Haven't seen numbers this low since my very first stream. Antoine Walker, Antoine Jameson was the best duo, the Antoines. Will Kai stay? I think so. Dinwiddie with a technical foul, you bum. All right, we're passing the ball around. Spurs going up with a miss. Rebounded by Kessler Edwards over to Spencer Dinwiddie. You could be Cowboys Digest. We already have Cowboys Digest. I'm not a Cowboys fan. Step back 3 from Spencer is good to go. All right. I'll invite my Lakers fan friends to watch you even they don't like. Yeah, that's fine. We be hanging out, bro. Spurs the ball. They're going to spin on Dwight. Throws it up, and they get to go. Scoring on Dwight looks easy. Kai already swapped colors on IG. He might not stay. It's just Instagram. It doesn't mean much. Spencer throws up a floater. Hail Mary and 1. What is Spencer doing? Calm down, Spence. It's games like this where Spencer really starts feeling himself, bro. It's like, whoa there, buddy. Pipe down. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, Smoothie King. Smoothie King, oh, Smoothie King. Meow, 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 meow. Spencer converts the N1. All right. Spurs the ball, passing it around. On the wing, to the top of the key. Back to the wing. Trying to drive on Najee. Loses it. Picked up by Kessler Edwards. Over to Clay on the wing. Clay for 3. No good. Rebound by Najee. Najee goes right back up for 2, and it's good. How are we winning? We literally have nobody, but I guess they don't either. Spurs with the ball. Bring it down. All right, Spurs, the ball, driving on Kessler Edwards. Pass back out to Fox, guard by Clay. Kessler's on him. They go up and score. To what colors? What are you talking about? Kyrie swapped colors on IG. Did he? I don't know. I don't keep up with Instagram. I'm not on social media that much. Everybody's asking. Let me see. Kyrie Irving. I don't think he did. This is his IG. That's his Instagram profile. I don't think that means much of anything. Y'all need to calm down. What happens if we lose Kyrie? Don't trade for KD and miss out on flag. We're not losing Kyrie. We're not getting KD. Kyrie to Lakers. Sham reports. Nah. Are we worse than the Jazz or Wizards? We're not worse because it's like we're not a bad team. We're just an injured team. You know what I mean? Bye. Bye. But we got ourselves a timeout. Shannon Sharp said he think KD will be a Maverick. What does Shannon Sharp know? Shannon Sharp's a Lakers fan. We're the worst team in the NBA right now? I don't think we are. Kyrie's not Jimmy Butler. He would not do this diva stuff with the colors and rumors. He is in bed right now, every day recovering. Yeah, I'm not worried about Kyrie at all. Kyrie's fine. He's fine, you guys. All right. Spurs the ball. Drives on Max Christie. Harrison Barnes just scores that easily because we're that bad. No point in tanking. Just go round one, win or learn lesson, repeat next season with optimistic views. You shouldn't do that because then our first round draft pick becomes worse. Tanking is better than not tanking. You want to go into the playoffs with 8 players? Who does that? You have to play for at least 4 games. Kessler Edwards blows the layup. Rebounded by the Spurs. And the Spurs get fouled shooting free throws. Wonderful. Why would we go to the playoffs? Yeah, there's no point going to the playoffs with a broken team. With a 5-man rotation? Yeah, don't do that. These guys would be gassed. You're asking for more injuries. Mavericks would be swept in the playoffs brutally. Imagine having to give up the playoffs because everyone's hurt. Like it's one thing to forfeit a regular season game. Imagine having to forfeit the entire playoff round because of injuries. That would be embarrassing. Can they expand the roster for the playoffs? Yeah, but we can't afford anybody. That's the problem. Can you expand? Yes. Are we broke? Also, yes. We're broke. A missed free throw by the Spurs, rebound by Clay. Why get a good player? Front office doesn't want to pay. They will just trade the player we tank for. You can't say that to be a true statement. You can't say that definitively. You can assume that. You can guess that. You can't say that as a fact. Because with that reasoning, why would we get any player at that point? Why should we get any good player? We should only get bad players so they don't ever get traded. Marcel is 80 on contract. Yes. What would happen if we get down to 3 or 4 players? We have to give up games. And the Spurs going to the free throw line again. All right, this is fun. So fun. Did Nico really trade Luka because he doesn't like him? Yes. Yes. They're not going to get paid $500 million in their first 4 years. We traded 2 good players. Yeah. One of them wanted to leave. One of them Nico didn't like. We didn't trade them because they're good. I feel like your argument is why get good players? We're going to trade them because they're good players. We didn't trade good players because we don't want good players. We didn't trade them because they're good. That's not why we traded them. You gotta dig a little deeper than the surface, big dog. You'll find the answer. It's there. It's not on the surface. Spurs making their free throws. Mavs ball. Najee Marshall. Over to Clay. Clay back to Najee. Najee wants to drive. Passes out to Spencer. Swings over to Max Christie for 3. Rainbow shot, no good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Rookie contracts would be great for us if anything, and if they cared enough to go back under the apron, they could make trades, maybe. The Legends ain't making the G League playoffs. Why not bring up some of them for the playoffs? Because we can't afford them. We already have 3 guys on a 2-way contract. We can't sign anybody else to a 2-way. We also can't afford anybody to give them a 10-day. Nor can we sign anybody to the last roster spot because we don't have money. We're poor. Nico needs to be investigated by the FBI, maybe. We traded them because we didn't want to pay them, right? We traded away Quentin Grimes because he wanted to leave, because he saw us make trades. Pretty much he saw Max Christie, and him and his agent were like, well, with Christie here, you're not going to get minutes, so you can't play for a bigger contract. Let's get traded so we can go somewhere else so we can play for a bigger contract. He went to Philly. He's going to get a bigger contract because he's playing very well on a broke-down team. Luka, yes, they didn't want to pay him that super max, but there's other reasons why. It's not because they love Luka, they just don't want to pay him. They didn't want to pay him because of his on-court and off-court habits, any other gripes and complaints that they had about him behind the scenes. Because they didn't like Luka, they didn't want to pay Luka, so they traded Luka. A, B, C. If we draft a good player and the team likes that player and the front office likes that player, they want to invest in that player, they will pay that player. Don't forget, Kyrie Irving was, before injury, looking to get $300 million, which I've already said, even though I'm a Kyrie fan. I do not think paying Kyrie Irving $300 million for 5 years right now, before the injury, is a smart move. He might get 3 years, $180 mil. Fine with that too. You got to look deeper. It's not service level of good players. We trade them because we don't want good players. Or we don't want to pay them. Get rid of them. It would not make sense to think that the Mavericks only want players that they don't want to pay. If that's the case, then we all should just abandon this team. If that's the case. If they really just want a team full of players that they don't want to pay, let's just not be Mavs fans. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. Who's this Frank Kersnick guy? Tell me how to big belly like you have. Who are you? Blah, blah, blah. Need a hug, bro? So Mavs win everything. Aw. It's okay, buddy. Someone will be your friend. Halftime show or not? Depends. Who wants to come on a halftime show? We haven't done that in a while. Man, the cheap owners would turn us into the Oakland A's. Woo, maybe. I don't know, man. Still doesn't make sense why the hell we didn't get 60 first-round picks for Luka. No, yeah. That's just a bad business. Bad business deal. We should have got a lot more for Luka. Bad business deal. But we're going to do our halftime show. Haven't done that in a while. We got History Boy in the halftime show. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, are you enjoying this tankathon of utter proportions?
No.
Not at all. I don't think anybody is.
Nah, we're only
We're
down by
only
3.
down 3 points.
Yeah, but we all know that we collapsed in the fourth quarter because we're going to be tired.
Yep.
But
We're limping on both broken legs right now.
it is what it is, man. We are in one of the worst situations where we have no choice but to play guys heavy minutes, and then because these heavy minutes, they're more likely to be injured. The injuries just add to more injuries.
Can't wait to hear
The first forfeit in NBA history, the Dallas Mavericks, because every player is injured.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Spencer Dinwiddie's our leading scorer with 18 points off the bench. I'm noticing.
Something.
And
Nas
Quentin
really has
Grimes
fun.
has 30 points versus the Hawks.
Hey, man, we're talking about Mavericks here, okay? Not dirty Sixers.
Okay. That's what I am. I'm salty.
You're a salty Sixers fan.
I just liked Quentin Grimes.
I do too. But let me see. Najee only has 4. Kessler Edwards has 12. Clay with 9. Exum 5. Max Christie 7. Caleb Martin 1 point. Dwight Powell 4. Spencer 18. So, I mean, I feel like
Christie are shooting ass.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yesterday we shot like 17 of 42 from 3. Now we're like 6 of 21. Again, half of our shots are going to be 3-pointers because we have no size to attack the basket.
Neither do they. Wemby's out for the season.
Sucks. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah, but they also got like Champagny and Mamu Kelashvili.
Bunch of so-and-sos.
I just like
Mamu Kelashvili because he has the longest name in the NBA. That's pretty cool.
He's actually a pretty decent player. I just don't know if he's like a NBA player. I've seen him play in the G League. I've seen him have like really hot games in his NBA career because he used to play for the Pelicans. But like, I don't know if he's good enough to like stay in the NBA. But besides that, this Dallas Mavericks team is doing what it does best: piss off its fans.
hot ass.
It's hard because it's like, what is there to be happy about? What is there that's going to uplift our spirits and bring us joy?
There
Isn't, actually. Fun fact.
I just wanted to see the team healthy. Like, if we were losing to the Spurs, but we had everybody, like, I'd still be upset because what the hell? But, like, at least we got our health.
Yeah, I'd be mad. But we're losing only by 3 points with, 8 to 9 players missing?
I want.
You can't even be happy about, it's depth. That means we have depth. What depth? Half our depth is recovering.
It's crazy because we do have depth. It's just we're injured right now, right? Like any other team that
Yeah,
could only
depth,
play.
But
Any other
90%
team
of our depth is gone.
Well, yeah, but any other team that would only have 7 available players would not do better than us. And I mean, it's really hard to tell, but like we're doing pretty good for only having 7 players. When some games,
we're doing a lot better than I thought.
I mean, if you think about it, some games in the regular season, the score would look just like this, and we'd have everybody. How many games would we down at halftime have to fight back? There was one game earlier this year against the Hornets that we lost, and we had pretty much everybody except for like Derrick Lively. So it is what it is. But what are you liking about this game, bro?
I don't know.
Me neither, bro. Me neither.
We're 10% lower from the field than them. We're almost 10 points below than them on field goal percentage. We're getting out rebounded. We're getting out assisted, and we're getting outscored.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Dwight
slow
Powell
burn.
shot a 3. I think that was the highlight of the entire season.
That was wild because he had no business being out there.
No, let my goat shoot threes, please.
Who
There's
left
nobody else
Dwight
to shoot
Powell?
threes. Let
Who
him
left
shoot
Dwight
threes.
Powell on the perimeter, bro?
Please let Dwight Powell shoot threes. He's made 1 this season. He's 50% from 3 this year.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. But I guess I have to ask, what do we need to do in the second half to secure this loss?
Everything.
'Cause we're
Or
tanking.
nothing.
Yeah, about to say, we're
Or
tanking.
anybody or nobody or anything or everything.
We need
What's the
guys.
point?
Yeah, I mean, we need guys to just forget how to play basketball for a while. Yeah, that's all we need.
Is there a point? I don't like the thought of tanking. I didn't start liking this team to think of tanking. I mean, I like watching. I like the Wizards because I like their jerseys, and I like the Pistons because I like their jerseys. I didn't like the Mavs because I like their jerseys. I like the Mavs because they were the Mavs. They were rock solid. They were going into the season off a finals appearance, and now this.
Here we are, purgatory, best place to be.
Purgatory? I don't think even purgatory is good enough for this team.
You know, the Sacramento Kings went 16 years without making the playoffs.
Thank God I'm not a Sacramento Kings fan.
Nope. Or, well, you really shouldn't be a Wizards fan either. You know, but I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
I just like their jerseys. That's about it.
But anywho, this Mavs team is going to have a long season. We have, 16 games left after this? If I can do my math right.
I stopped counting.
This will be 32 and 34. So, yeah, after this, we have 16 games left. That just is what it is at this point.
You know what sucks even more? If we keep doing bad, but also the Suns keep doing bad, we're going to have to play a play-in tournament game.
I don't want to watch this team in the postseason, bro. Just get me to the draft. Just give me to the draft. I want that 82nd regular season game to be the last game. But anywho, any last words for the people at home before we listen to me rant for a while?
So this is hell, and I think hell is not even the word I would use to describe this team because of its mismanagement and injuries. If you love the team, love the team. I'm going to keep watching every game. It may suck from now until the 82nd game into the postseason. Well, I'm a root for him. I'm a Mavs fan. MFFL for a reason.
There you go.
But support your Mavs if you want to, if you have a will to live. Drink water.
Stay hydrated.
And, yeah, stay hydrated.
Well, all right, big dog.
That's all I got.
Well, I appreciate you. I'll talk to you later.
See
you. Man. It's really hard to talk about the Mavs without sounding depressing. But here we are. Hanging out. Here we are, all along. Hold up while I type out a long message. Oh no, what's that? Broad cry if we had to pick Alex Sarr as the first pick. Is Alexander Sarr even good? Like, has he in the Wizards? Who's the guy that the Hawks got? Is he any good? Jazzy about to crash or cash the over on the crash outs. This was a bad bet. I got nothing to crash out about. I'm just kind of depressed. Honestly, if anybody on the team feels a slight injury, they should come out. A forfeit is guaranteed loss and has no chance of injury. We are on the line of forfeiture. Playing would be nightmare. Alex Sarr is an amazing defensive player. Okay. I feel like the last few drafts just have been kind of like boring. Nothing exciting. I'm trying to think, what was the most exciting draft class? Was it LeBron's with Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade? Uh-oh. This isn't Mavs related, but Kristaps Porzingis announces on social media he's battling an unidentified illness. Uh-oh. I wonder what that is. Don't mind me. I just gotta respond to some messages. I like pills and Percocets. Yes. Yes. I like pills and Percocets. I'm online too much. Is the game back? Probably unicorn disease. Hopefully not. Alex Sarr versus Alex Lynn, 1v1 tournament. Anything is possible. Alright, I gotta go. Appreciate the stream, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Good Mavs. Appreciate you, average YouTuber. I thought I would never hear Marcel say those words. It's a dumb little song I heard online the other day, and it's stuck in my head. But we're back. I believe the Mavs scored. Bro, I just had through a New York Football Giants free agency since 12 p.m. and they signed a bunch of third-string players. Then I turned to this channel and my Mavs only have 7 healthy players. It's been tough. That is pretty tough. All right, a missed shot by the Spurs. Dante Exum with the ball on the wing. Off a screen from Max Christie. We pass to Clay. Clay wants to drive. Dumps it out to Christie. Christie for 3. And he missed. Rebounded by Clay. Clay back to Christie. Christie for 3. And he makes it. There you go, Christie. If at first you don't succeed. Lakers lost? Dang, to the Nets? Who's on the Nets? That's ridiculous. Spurs for 3. Yeah, they knocked them down. When Mavs are healthy, they are best team in the NBA. Facts. No fiction. All right, Dante Exum bring the ball down. Top of the key, over to Clay. Clay pump fake. Ooh, gets fouled. I like pills and pearls. Cam Johnson and D'Lo in the Nets. Oh, yeah. I forgot. D'Angelo Russell just plays good in Brooklyn. The Lakers were shrinking his skills. I have gummy bears in the dresser behind me. Ooh, I got frozen Skittles. Hold on. I'm about to get up and get some Skittles. Hold on. Luka shot 7-24 from the field. That's horrible. Aha. Always keep a couple snacks on me. You feel me? Luka barely got any whistle, I heard. All right. Spurs with the ball. Passing it all around. They're going to drive on Kessler Edwards, throwing it up and getting the and one. So annoying. Look who's talking. LOL, Mavs. Who is this guy? Whose man's is this? Whose uncle is in my chat being weird? Frank? Did you really join my stream to talk bad about the Mavs? Why didn't you join a Lakers stream and watch Luka? Do you like the Mavs more than Luka? That's crazy. All right, Spurs make their free throws. What is Frank saying? I don't know. But he's a Mavs fan. Klay Thompson with the ball. He's going to drive. Pivots. Out to Dante. Over to Max Christie. Ooh. Out to Dante. Dante for three. End of the shot clock. No good. Lakers had an early game. He could have been watching that, but he was here. He was here earlier, too. While the game was on. AJ Lawson, haven't heard that name in a while. Oh. In the win over the Wizards, 32 points, 4 rebounds, 7 made threes. Hey, man. Shout out to AJ Lawson. All right. We got a steal. Klay Thompson on the wing. Always with the daggone pump fakes. Just shoot the ball. Klay Thompson made a three. Thank you, Klay, but stop pump faking. And I have a snack belly. What else do I got, Frank? Tell me more about myself. What else I got? All right. Dante with the ball. Goes up. Tough shot. Gets it to go. It's me, my love. Are you just putting random things in Google Translate? I gotta stop. These are too damn good. Go into a coma if I eat more of these. You just love Mavs? Can't tell. Just to be clear, what the Mavs lose, right? We do. We absolutely do. But we gotta keep it close. Don't want to get hit with tanking fines. All right, Max Christie with the ball off a screen from Klay. Passes to Klay. Klay guard by Chris Paul. Klay, step back three. Knock it down, Klay. And we got a super chat from Kingpin saying Frank needs to check out something's wrong. I don't know what's up with Frank, bro. Now he says, I just love you, Marcel. Frank, I'm a taken man. We can be friends, though. Nah. Y'all know I like to mess with people in the chat. I like calling people out and just being goofy with it, but it's all love. All right, Dante, top of the key. Over to Najee baseline. Hop step, shoots it, misses, but he gets fouled. I know, I gotta change it. The super chat animation will probably be Dwight Powell. Actually, let me get that in the works now. Yeah, it's gonna be Dwight Powell. It's Frank, not Frank. Don't change the super chat. I'll always keep the animation, but on screen is gonna be Dwight. Peasy. Najee Marshall knocking down some free throws. Why Dwight? Shaq was original. Because Dwight is our Shaq, of course. Did Dwight get hit in the face today? I gotta check Twitter. He always does. Nas, you knocking down free throws. Would you trade Jaden Hardy for Mac McClung in a heartbeat? Oh, wow. Spurs with a nice little dunk because we can't play defense. All right. Najee Marshall with the ball. Change to Nico getting ran over by Thomas the Engine. Y'all crazy. Clay for 3. But he's shooting some free throws. Did Powell have to have stitches? I'm not too sure. I thought I heard someone say he had to, but I don't see him. Just trade Hardy for Alex Sarr. Why not? Yo, Marcel, it's been a while. How you doing? What's good? Juan Pablo Sanchez Bermudez. How you living, big dog? Clay makes the first one. This truly is a battle to see who deserves the tank more. This is a battle for flag. Did you know the world's most favorite color is blue? Oh, mine's green. This truly is a battle, yeah. Hardy said, let me drive the tank. Let me drive the tank. Clay makes the second one. The game against Memphis, B-Will was moving like J.J. Barea with the Mavs. He was. Man, you're the last thing that Dallas has left. I can sit here, chat, and watch this team crumble to nothingness. I'm here for the fans that don't want the good times to just fade away. I'm here for the fans that just want things to be good. I'm here for y'all. And things will get better, even though things seem bleak. Just got to stay positive and be hopeful. It's not the same, but it reminds me of last year during the playoffs. There were so many games and moments where Mavs fans thought it was over. They thought that we were going to lose, that it was wraps, and I was positive the entire time. And I mean, staying positive, I was right. We made it to the finals. So if I just stay positive that we will be okay one day eventually, then it'll happen. It'll happen. Spurs getting fouled, shooting free throws. Marcel Digest, MFFL, always and forever. We got to bounce back. We've had a worse season. Let's be for real. This was pretty tough. Frank is the main source of entertainment right now. Bro, let's be real. Our 2025 pick is probably getting traded for KD or another player Nico wants. We aren't getting flagged. Even if we win the lottery, Nico and the owners will make sure of it. I hope not. That'd be absolutely insane. I think at that point, Adam Silver got to step in like, what are y'all doing? The Dallas Stars have a shot at the Stanley Cup this year. I need to go to a few Stars games. I think I went to 1 or 2 this year already. Clay with a turnaround jumper is good. What if we lost all of our games? Where would our pick be at? I'm not too sure. I'm trying to see what our odds would be. Because it's not about our record. It's everyone's record, right? So if we lose the next 16 games, okay, but how about everybody else? You know what I mean? Ooh. Spurs getting fouled pretty hard. Hey. They're not getting up. Vassell's not getting up. Homie took a hard fall because of Dwight Powell. They got the ball back. We're playing 4-on-5. Can y'all... Oh, my gosh. We do suck. The Spurs hit a 3. Vassell goes down. We turn the ball over. Vassell is still down. They hit another 3. I'm like, y'all couldn't just... Now Dwight Powell's fouled. This is goofy. Instant 6-0 run. That's what I'm saying. All the while, Vassell's on the floor. Johnson kind of looks like Vince Staples. Is it just me? That's me, though. That's why this game is important. A Dallas loss and Spurs win is a double win, yeah. If YouTube Mavs Digest channel existed during 06 finals of Dallas, Marcel would have lost it on the stream. I would have gone crazy. I would have cursed the world. If I had started this channel in 06, I don't know if I would have survived for that 2011 run. Now, I was in middle school and then high school, so, like, I guess I'd stick around, but, like, it'd be hard. We get Cooper flag. OKC gives us all our picks back because they like us. That's fine. Marcel said that before. Man, I need a D-pity 3-ball tonight, then the good loss is complete. We just want to see us lose competitively, that's all. Anyway, we got a timeout. If you didn't notice. Keep deep pity on the perimeter all game. I don't care. Why not? We definitely competitive tonight. Trying. The F Max Christie on. A perk. 30. I'll buy Dwight Powell the littlest coffee I can find if he hits a 3. You know he likes his little macchiatos. Please, Marcel, move to LA. No. Hate the Lakers. Sources told me Clay about to go on a heater. Well, Nick Jr. I hope so. Do you talk with Jeff Coop from Locked On Mavs? Who? On what? Do I talk to who? Huh? We're going to get you Kevin Durant and Cooper Clay. Imagine we get Kevin Durant and Cooper flagged. Theoretically, what is the last team you would ever make a digest channel for? Your least favorite in the league? Wizards. It's the Wizards. No hesitation. The last channel I'd want to make for this network is the Wizards. Disgusting. Gross. Like, what's there to talk about? Like, also, like, I don't know if there's even, like, who's the biggest Wizards YouTube channel? Is there a Locked On Wizards? There is a Locked On Wizards. Oh, man, that just hurts my heart. Oh, man, y'all don't deserve. Oh, brother. I don't know, bro. Like, Wizards. Wizards Digest. I'm sorry, they're just so bad. Clay hits a nice little fadeaway long 2 for 2. There we go. We need a playoff push next year, not this year. Oh, man. Yeah, Wizards Digest. I throw up. What am I talking about every day? I agree to hate on Lakers. When the Lakers acquired Luka, it was another reason to hate on the Lakers. Lakers existing, just take your favorite star player away. Name me the last player that the Lakers drafted and developed to be a cornerstone player. I'll wait. The last player that the Lakers drafted and was part of their long-term plans. Who was it? They didn't draft Kobe. They traded for Kobe on draft night. Kobe was drafted by the Hornets. So technically, you're right. Technically, you're wrong. But even if it is Kobe Bryant, like 30 years ago, kind of crazy. Same with Luka. Yeah, same. Then Magic, it's probably Magic Johnson. The Lakers aren't known to draft players and, like, keep them. Like, at one point, the Lakers had Julius Randle, Ivica Zubac, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram. Did I say Julius Randle? Julius Randle, he was another one. Lonzo Ball, that's another one. Like, the Lakers had a lot of good young talent. They had Jordan Clarkson at one point. The Lakers have had good talent. If they ever have a good young player, their philosophy is trade him for a star. Trade him for Caruso. They didn't want to keep Caruso. I think they didn't want to pay him because they didn't trade him. I don't think so. But yeah, they get players. Oh, you're a young, talented player. Trade him for a star. Trade him for a star. That's what they do. I mean, you saw Dalton Connect almost get traded this year. They just drafted him. They just drafted Dalton Connect, and they traded him, and the trade fell through. I wouldn't be surprised if Dalton Connect leaves the moment he can. But I also wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers don't try to trade Dalton Connect this offseason. Matter of fact, I'd kick the tires on that. I'm like, hey, what do you want for him? I got Dwight Powell. Lakers don't need to draft good. They just steal him. Exactly. Same with Dirk. Oh. I've been hating the Lakers since 88. Derek Harper dribbled the clock out. Dang, now he's an announcer. By the way, Mavs Digest, someone put this dude, Danny Wolf, on my radar. 7-footer with handles like a guard. I've never seen that. I got to check him out. Lakers want LaMelo Ball. They want everybody. They had KCP, bro. I'm telling you, the Lakers have had so many good players, and they just come and go. Even, I mean, you can make the argument, but Russell Westbrook is playing better now in Denver. You can make that argument. Even as Mavs fans, I respect the Spurs draft camp. They do their homework. Their scouts are really good. Really good. I agree. We got Max Christie. Darn right. Lakers might try to go for Lively. Only if Lively becomes a star. Lakers fans saying Maxey is the answer. Oh boy, I got a long list. You may want to sit down. I'm telling you. So on our own channel, Lakers Digest, I've seen the comments because I think they put up a Maxey Kleba video. And I saw the comments. There were so many Lakers fans like, man, he could really open things up for LeBron and Luka when they're on the bench. You have not been watching Maxey Kleba for some time if you believe that. Good luck. Good luck. Spurs have had the best draft scouts of all time. Yeah, I've been trying to warn them. They ain't listening. I'm like, you got to learn the hard way, I guess. All right. Kessler Edwards making free throws. Made the first one. Luka was traded. Now he can go where he wishes. Yep. Consider this OKC going after Kevin Durant. Everybody keeps saying that, but my thing is, why would they? Why would OKC do that? Just to bring him home? They're gonna move around $50 million in contracts to get Kevin Durant? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I've seen that I've seen that everywhere. And besides, the only reason why I see you do that is like, oh, so he can finish his career in OKC. But like, why does he need to do that? Poor summer children, these Lakers, Cleveland. Yeah. Luka pulls LeBron back to Cleveland. He's not coming back. Max Christie for 3 is a miss, rebounded by the Spurs. The Spurs, hey? They take a 3 from the corner. Is an air ball, rebounded by Max Christie. Max Christie with the ball, bring it on down. All right, our ball. OKC fans don't want him. He also, Kevin Durant also didn't want to go to the Warriors. Probably because of Draymond. Kevin Durant won't tell it, but I'm pretty sure it's because of Draymond Green. Oh, wow. We actually have our first round pick next year, too. Huh. I didn't know that. I thought it was just this year, then next year we don't. Apparently, we have our first round pick next year. Methinks things will be okay. Interesting. We have 25 and 26, but not 27 and 30. Okay. This changes everything. We will only have 3 years where life will suck instead of 4. Okay. We draft Bryce James. Luke will be back, but not sooner. He might be back when he is in tail end of his career. Ooh. Okay. Did you see the soft punch KD did to the rookie that set a screen on him? I saw that. It was weird. I'm like, Kevin Durant, what's wrong with you? I'm pretty sure 28 and 27 are the only years with no picks. I think we have 2029 because we got that from the Lakers, right? We don't have control of any picks from 27 through 30, but we have the Lakers 29th pick, yeah. In 2029, we have the Lakers pick, yeah. So it won't be too bad. Max Christie 2 of 12. Kobe Bryant. So yeah, it won't be so bad, right? Bryce James, he about into the draft. So this year he'll be in college for his rookie year, in the fall. But for the 2026 draft, we can draft Bryce James. Just saying. It could happen. That was funny. That poor rookie didn't do nothing to deserve that. It was so random. 30, we swapped to the Spurs. 28 to Thunder, I think. Yeah. Spurs have 2030. OKC has 2020. Yep. The minute we started saying that Kobe Bryant started missing, maybe I'm jinxing the poor dude. What is your prediction for Max Christie's season high next year? I think he could drop a 30 bomb. I think there could be a game where at least 20 to 30 points. Marcel, what stopped the Mavericks from getting Kobe? Kobe, man. You know, Kobe tried to recruit Dirk. Dirk's like, man, I'm like you, man. I can't leave. You could join us. Kobe's like, I ain't trying to go to Dallas. But it would have been crazy, man. Kobe and Dirk could have done some damage. There's a lot of what ifs. Like there's a lot of like NBA pairings that could have happened. Like obviously Chris Paul and Kobe could have happened. The league said no. And when funny enough, I want to say back when before AD went to the Lakers, when he was in New Orleans, his last year, I remember I was telling my friend Rob, I was like, bro, what if AD went to Portland and played with Dame? I was like, that would have been insane if AD and Dame partnered up. I always wanted to see that happen. What NBA matchups or pairings did you ever want to see? That's mine. Mine is I wanted to see Anthony Davis and Damian Lillard team up together. Who did y'all want to see team up? Let me know what y'all think. 30 ball before Clay gets one? Why not? Clay still only got 28 in the game with us. Man, no 30. Where's Luka? I haven't seen him lately. Shaq and Kobe wanted to be traded to Dallas. Really? I know Kobe wanted to go to Chicago, and they convinced him not to. I don't think I'm ready to see AC filled with yellow jerseys with number 77. I'm not. The 2029 Laker pick could be gold, and LeBron will be retired, and Luka might be out of shape. Maybe. What if the Mavs got lucky and got a guy like Edgecombe and actually had good news for once? I mean, then we got a young core of Christie, Edgecombe, Lively, Kyrie, AD, our leaders. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Whoever we get in this draft, things don't look too bad. That's basically just Giannis and Dame. I know, but I wanted AD and Dame. But yeah, I guess I still got it. I still got my wish as a different player. Still waiting for Luka and Joker. Bro, I'm telling you. I think real basketball fans and probably 99% of Mavericks / Luka fans want to see Luka team up with Jokic. Insane. Oh, I'd love it. I'd watch every Nuggets game. I'd get a Luka Denver jersey. Like, come on now. Man, Bronny and Thanasis. Steph and Kyrie would feed generations. Ooh, that'd be crazy. 3 match versus Lakers in April would be straight up abuse. Yeah. Luka Jokic gonna be entertaining. I said that for a while. Luka might also just leave and join Denver, in which case it's definitely gonna be a great pick. If Luka goes to Denver, man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, Spurs knocked down at 3, but they wave it off. Sorry, Stephon Castle. Luka Jokic would literally and figuratively be toying with teams. They'd be joking and laughing the entire time. And I'm telling you, like, they are going to win multiple chips. It's scary playing against a magical clown. That's what I'm saying. They would literally just be 2 insane Euros just laughing in your face as they knock down threes. Spencer with the ball on the wing. Step back. 3. Ooh, and he got an and 1. He's holding his wrist a little bit. But all right, Spencer and 1 on a 3. One of the rare occasions where we get a Spencer Dinwiddie heat check, where he's just knocking down shot after shot. Spencer's going to be on Sports Center for sure, probably. People wanted Steph and Braun. Yeah, they did. Imagine Luka becomes a stoner in Denver. You won't let me get my recovery beer. I'm a smoke kush. I feel like Jokic would get Luka into horses. I can see it. Dude, if people at the Jamal Murray, Jokic, PNR threat was deadly, imagine. That's what I'm saying. Replace Jamal Murray with Luka. Brother. Oh. Man. But the problem is that Denver's front office is also cheap. Don't forget that after their championship, they didn't bring back a few players because of money. I think one of them was Bruce Brown. Luka better not go to Denver. We would give him the munchies. Do it. And the crazy thing is they look fat, but boy, they like 2K creative players. Look, I feel like they're just from a place where, yeah, you may look a little big, but you know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what shape Jokic has been in, he's always been able to put up wild numbers. And I'd argue that Luka's weight has never been his problem. I think it's more so injuries. Like, if his knees or ankles aren't 100%, then obviously he's not going to perform well, but I don't think it's related to his weight. Because look at Jokic. He's big. He's putting up crazy numbers. But apparently Jokic, both of his elbows apparently have been bothering him lately. I wonder what's up with that. I would prefer Luka and Jokic in Dallas, obviously, but him in Denver would be great. Yeah. Man, I remember on this channel a few videos I've talked about, man, if Jokic ever came to Dallas. Sign me up. I would become a season ticket holder. All right, Spencer with the ball. Little dribble drive. Goes up high off the glass. Tough shot. Gets to go. All right, Spencer. Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, Spurs with the ball. Pass it around. Morris found out hard way. Jokic not soft yet. I guess front office was just missing the old rookie Luka dunking on oldies. Now Luka won't even go for a dunk. I haven't seen him dunk in years. All right. Max Christie with the ball. They're not just cheap, they're incompetent. They overpaid some of their guys like MPJ and didn't replace key pieces like Bruce Brown, KCP. Exactly, yeah. Max Christie with the floater. No good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Yeah, I think Jokic kind of carries that franchise because they've made some questionable decisions. Spurs pass the ball around. They take a three. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Martin. Over to Dante. Dante, almost lose it, but Max Christie saves it. Christie over to Spencer. Spencer drives. Out to Dante. Dante for three. Hey, Dante's Inferno. Heated up. We got ourselves a battle in San Antonio. Jokic said he wouldn't leave Denver, but he'd like Luka in Denver. I think Luka would go to Denver. I really do think that would happen. I'm not a betting man, but I'd bet that. Oh, you set me on fire. Dante Exum takes a last second three, no good. It's 101-101 going into the fourth quarter. Man, Dallas, what are y'all doing? Marcel, what do you do if suddenly Joker gets acquired by LA? I'm protesting the NBA. Protesting the NBA because why? Why? Tell them it's just human nature. Why? Gonna do me that way. I'd be upset. Spencer's got 26 off the bench. Clay got 22. Max Christie got 12. Kessler Edwards. Oh, Kessler Edwards has 16. Okay. Mid versus mid. Strother, 5 fouls in 30 minutes was so funny to witness. Rough game for him. Isn't he hurt right now? Jokic LA would be misery, man. MJ, the GOAT, and I ain't talking about the Baldy. Michael Jackson. I still have hope if AD and Lively are healthy by the playoffs. Dirty Mondo, you might be a little delusional, big dog. You have hope for what? I don't think Jokic would go to LA. I don't think so either. In LA, Jokic would be nerfed. Horses in LA only has 2 legs. I got the horses in the back. So Chris S. Porzingis tweeted out, I've been dealing with some viral illness that we haven't been able to fully identify yet. I'm recovering and getting better, but still working my way back to full strength to help this team. Thanks for support. I'm hoping for a healthy return soon, man. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Fourth quarter, battle of the mid. See him close it out. All right, Gary Fox scores. Dirty Mondo said, we're screwed for the next decade. Tanking this one season ain't going to help at all. Making the playoffs ain't going to help either. What? What are the playoffs going to do? Remind guys of what you're never going to see again. Clay for 3. No good. Rebound by the Spurs. Luka's great, but I've never seen him being great long term with all the injuries I see. Luka having 2 to 3 prime years left. Would still rather have those years. I think Luka will have a long, healthy career. All right. Spencer the ball. Nico, that you? Oop. Spencer to Kessler Edwards. Corner 3. No good. Swatted back. Rebounded by Spencer. Over to Clay. Clay for 3. So flat. What was that? Guess it was a foul somewhere. I don't know. Max Christie, 2 of 11, just garbage, no 3 and D. Paul, I don't think you understand what a tank looks like. All right, Mazball. Tanking getting a good pick is better than being a play-in team. They get nothing out of it, exactly. You risk further injury. Najee with the ball. Out to Edwards. Edwards drives. Back to Najee. Najee for 3. Woo! Knock it down, Najee. We're not screwed the next decade. If half of our team could consistently be healthy, let alone most of the team. Yeah, we're not. Our biggest problem is health. We don't have a skill issue. We have a health issue. I agree with you, young light skin. I've been seeing it. There's been a lot of hyperbole from fans, and I don't want to call nobody out I don't want anybody to think that I'm attacking them, so I'm gonna just use a generalization. But I've been seeing a lot of hyperbole from fans. Oh, Dwight Powell to put back dunk, love it. I've been seeing a lot of hyperbole from fans that we're screwed for the next decade. Why get good players? They're just gonna trade them away. Calm down. Calm down. This team on paper is ridiculous. Once you take the Luka trade out of it, yeah. All right. We pass it to Kessler Edwards under the basket, but he gets fouled. Do we even have a team doctor? We do. It's probably me. I'm not a doctor. The Mavs don't control their picks for 3 years. They'll be awful those 3 years. We have our pick this year, next year, 3 years 2 years we don't, 1 year we do, and then the 2030 we don't. We'll go 2 years without it, then we'll get it back in the 2029, and then we don't have it in 2030. It really isn't as bad as people think it is. All right, Najee for 3 in the corner, no good, rebounded by Kessler Edwards for the putback. What are we doing? The team doctor is a PhD in philosophy. It's a liberal arts major. Don't use logic, Marcel. They can't stand that. Oh, I'm sorry. Fire Nico. Fire Nico. Fire Nico. Sell the team. Fire Nico. Am I connecting with them? Clay and Kyrie and AD are all Robins. I think Nico is just collecting Robins to promote them to Batmans. Maybe. We need to get a better physical therapist and or a strength and conditioning team, man. It should have been slightly better, but it's not bad. Dinwiddie's a cone on defense. Oh, Dinwiddie is horrible on defense. He is one of our worst defenders, if not the worst. I can't tell if it's who's worse, him or Jaden Hardy. Horrible. Horrible. Talk about Dinwiddie in defense, I get angry. There's been so many times we've kept Dinwiddie in close games. It's like, please take him out. Marcel, not doctor, just plays one on Digest. The only operation I've ever done is that little game of operation. Hardy. All right, chat, who's worse defender, Hardy or Dinwiddie? I have to say Hardy makes a lot of mistakes. Dinwiddie, I feel like, don't try. So they're both bad. Hardy is definitely worse, but Dinwiddie is so bad he makes it Oh man, Marcel got a doctor. Marcel a baby doctor, or what baby doctor? Marcel a boy doctor. I'm a boy doctor. Max Christie gets outplayed by little G League leaguers every game. What a horrible player. Paul, not sure if you're trolling, but that's not a true statement. It's not a true statement. All right. There's more fouls everywhere. My uncle always says Ignite ruined Hardy and Henderson. I heard that too. I heard that might be why we don't have the G League Ignite anymore, because I think Jalen Green might be the only player to come from that was good. Dinwiddie is way worse. They might miss on their own. Hardy will foul, and then whether they missed or not doesn't matter. I feel like Jaden Hardy has fouled on a lot of like 4-point plays, and I wish there was a tracker for that. Definitely Spencer worse than Luka was. Luka wasn't even that bad of a defender. I always said he took days off on defense. That's what I used to say. I was like, Luka probably don't want to play defense. Ignite has been a pretty big failure when you look at the list. Yeah. Kid isn't even just standing there anymore. He just... What's there to care about? Losing is good for us right now. Yeah. Jane Hardy's a horrible perimeter defender. Spencer, I feel like, just watches people blow right past him. Speaking of which... Dinwiddie with the ball. Orchestrating, setting screens, everybody. Off a double screen, Spencer. Baseline. Throws it out to Caleb Martin in the corner. Caleb Martin drives, stops, takes an ugly shot, makes it. You, sir, have an ugly-ass jump shot. But he made it. All right. Spurs the ball. Congrats on the 20K sub. Much love from Australia. Appreciate you, Robert. Why are we up right now? I don't know. It needs to change right now. I need Jason Kidd to call a bunch of unnecessary timeouts. Najee Marshall with the ball. Spencer goes up and gets fouled. Shooting two. Caleb has a crazy jumper so bad. He does a squirm midair when he shoots. It's so bad. Spurs taking 2 with Wemby out for a season. Kid needs to pull out the big guns. All I'm saying is you got De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, Stephon Castle, Vassell, and you losing to us? It don't make no sense. We ain't nothing. We are playing. None of our players are starters except for Clay. We're playing Dwight Powell. It made no sense. Why are we winning? Should we be tanking? We should be tanking, Matthew. I don't get this. It don't make no sense. Anyway, we inbound it to Najee over to Clay. Clay on the wing. Drives, baseline. Throws it out to Spencer. Spencer Dinwiddie. Over to Najee. Najee wants to drive. Goes up. Tough layup is good. No foul given. We're playing Kessler Edwards as our starting center. Wild. All right, Spurs going to go up, and they miss. Rebounded by Harrison Barnes. He knocks it down. This team doesn't know how to give up. They should call Phoenix for some pointers. Not the worst. He's proven himself. Oh, yeah, it's no shade to Kessler Edwards. It's just like, that's my starting center. He's not a center. Like, why are we winning? We are playing small ball, and it's working. Anyway, Stephon Castle got a steal and a dunk. Najee Marshall with the ball. Like, us winning is like, what's wrong with y'all? Clay with the ball. On the wing. Clay backing him down. Turn around. Jump shots. Good. Tough shot, Clay. Good stuff. Max Christie is a team worst -9. Man, Paul just does not like Max Christie. Paul hates Kobe Bryant. Out of bounds, Mavs ball. Oh, wait, hold on. Spurs? Okay, Mavs ball. All right. Yeah. Our starting center is 1 inch taller than our point guard. It's like, what is going on? We got a timeout. 6 minutes left. These are the most devious owners in NBA history. Incompetent. Michael Jordan is the worst owner, though. Oh, for sure. Michael Jordan was a dumb owner. But because he was Michael Jordan, no one really criticized him. Like, no one really called him out. No one, the media would never run his name through the mud because he's Michael Jordan. But as an executive, as an owner, he was god-awful. Just bad. Just very bad. Kessler is a G League wing player. He played fantastic for us. For as big, considering he's replacing D-Live, Gaff, AD as our front court presence, it shows how much better we can be. Yeah. I know how good this team can be. Trust me. I know. Ticket sales down? No problem. Increase the ticket prices. Makes sense to me. We are supposed to be selling the game as of right now. Don't worry. There's still too much time on the clock. Matter of fact, put Dinwiddie at center, Kessler point guard, make that cone work. Make that cone work. Kwame Brown. Who do you think returns first from injury? Probably Anthony Davis. What do you guys think Max Christie's potential is? SGA. Michael Jordan was making the draft picks too. I think he passed up on good players. He did. Don't forget, he drafted Michael Kidd-Gilchrist over a lot of other players. Hold on. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist draft. What draft was that? The 2012 draft. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist went number 2 overall. That was the year Anthony Davis went number 1. Who was drafted after Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? Bradley Beal at number 3. Dame Lillard at number 6. Harrison Barnes at number 7. You got Terrence Ross at number 8. You got Andre Drummond, Austin Rivers. Who else? Not a lot of good players. Evan Fournier, I guess. Not a lot of players on this draft are still around. I guess 2011 was a while ago. Jay Crowder in the second round. Draymond Green in the second round. Chris Middleton second round. Very odd, very odd, very odd. But yeah, not a lot of good players in that draft. Hypothetically, if we get Cooper Flag and find a way to land KD without giving AD Flag and Live, will Luka trade be worth it? It'll never be worth it, but you can justify it. Mavs legend MKG hit 2 threes in a playoff game for his ones. Mavs legend Michael K. Gilchrist. All right, Najee Marshall in the corner drives, throws up a weird shot, and he knocks it down. Good job, Najee. There's been so much incompetent front offices over the year. Nico has 2 Western Conference Finals and a Finals appearance in his first 3 years of the team. He made an ambitious move, but he's clearly far from incompetent. That's NC Young Lightskin. All right, I'm about to have a conversation with just Young Lightskin and just Young Lightskin alone because I know no one else is going to understand where I'm coming from. Nico has made many good moves. Nico made a bold move that not a lot of people like. Arguably, no one likes it. It does not make him a bad GM. No one will agree with me, and I understand that. Let me also, for the record, I do not like the Luka trade. I do not like Nico. However, I can put my own bias aside and be objective and not subjective. But I understand most people will disagree with me. But anywho, we're up by 1. Let's go. Let's lose. Nico does not know what he is doing. He is not a bad GM, but he built the whole team around him. That's the interesting part because he did build around Luka and got players specifically for Luka just to trade Luka. It's very odd, and I'd love to know how long he's been trying to trade Luka. Because you got Clay for Luka. You got Najee Marshall, Quentin Grimes for Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie for Luka. Like, huh? D-Live for Luka. I'm so confused. PJ Gafford was for Luka. Like, the whole team was built around Luka. So, I don't know. Very weird. Very weird. He just cooked too much. He was in that kitchen too long. I agree with you, man. Pre-Luka trade, if he did nothing else, he would probably have had a statue here. Huh? KP trade was garbage too. Should have gotten way more back. That's also fair. I honestly don't think Nico wanted to trade Luka. Adam Silver probably forced his hand into it and promises Cooper Flag. I don't believe that. I would take a bad season over an injury-ridden season like this. At least we wouldn't get a decent pick. Would you agree? I want this team healthy. I don't like seeing this roster with 7 players available. That's horrible. That's bad business, right? Spurs losing intentionally too. I know. Back-to-back intentional turnovers. Yeah, they're sloppy. Got the D, so Luka didn't have to be honest, Luka not bad defense. No. I got a whole Luka animation. No, not that one.
And to the rest.
Here we go. Yeah, the White Claw. This is my Luka animation for whenever he plays good defense. Pure clamp god. You know, because Kawhi Leonard's the claw, Luka's the White Claw. You know what I mean? Haven't used that one a lot. They're going to freeze the envelope to have us jump in the lottery. I hope so. Bro, why are we winning? Are there any trash players we can sub in? They're all in. You would literally have to like run a jank lineup of like people just in the wrong position to battle the tank. Yeah, Nico had no say on this. He just needed to follow. I don't know. He's owned up to it like it was his idea. I mean, if we are to believe that this was not Nico's idea, then they plotted this long and hard because there were stories about Nico talking to Rob Pelinka in secret. Nico loving AD for years and wanting him. Nico talking about trading for Luka in the offseason if a trade didn't go through at the deadline. Nico going after Anthony Edwards and even Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do you really think the owners came up with all these elaborate lies to make... And do you really think Nico was going to be okay with being the fall guy? Who would volunteer to be the fall guy for a Luka Doncic trade? I'm going to tell you right now, if I was Nico and the owners told me to trade Luka, I'd probably quit. I'm like, nope. I refuse to trade Luka. And if you make me trade Luka, I'm not to blame. I will call y'all out every time. The owners made me do it. Or I'd quit. No, I don't think anybody would actively choose to trade Luka. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody would actively choose to be the fall guy for this type of trade. Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, blame me. Who does that? Even Welts knew about this. So you trade Luka for a dude who missed 25% of his whole career. Your argument is BS. What argument? I said I didn't like the trade, Paul. I'm not sure if you were listening. I like Anthony Davis, but I wouldn't trade Luka for Anthony Davis. Paul Armstrong. I'm talking to you right now, Paul Armstrong. Why are you upset right now? Who hurt you, Paul? Talk to me. Me that morning, February 2nd, waking up, getting on YouTube. The only thing I see, text my parents. I've been watching him in EuroLeague. I feel like I passed. Oh, yeah. I think the reason Nico kept it secret is because he wanted a chance to back out. I think when Luka got injured, he was watching how he rehabbed to see if Luka would prove him wrong. Maybe. Jason Kidd needed to lock in and do what he do and help us lose this game. What he does best. Jason Kidd needs... Yeah, I read that one. Yo, Marcel, hot take. If we traded for Dodo, all this would not be happening. The Lakers had a better package, apparently, for Dorian. We made him. We tried to get him. He literally said Luka wasn't part of his defensive culture. He's not innocent. Yeah, he's not innocent at all. Like, yeah, Nico had 110% wanted all this to happen. This was his plan by design. Do you think Nico's resume was enough to get offers if he quit then? In the context of this conspiracy theory, I think they would promise to keep him and give him some money. See, that's why I don't like these conspiracies. They run too deep and my brain can't fathom all this craziness. Suns can't even win. We might really be a play-in. Gosh darn it. Nico's trying to be the next commissioner. Nico was a longtime friend of Pelinka. He was a plant by Silver. I'll halfway believe that. Yes, he's a longtime friend of Pelinka. I don't think he was a plant by Silver. How many teams are bad up trading their best players to LA for pennies on the dime and end up winning the draft lottery or getting a star young player in return is very fishy. If we get the number one pick, I will be very suspicious of this. If AD was here, he would have smoked the Spurs, yeah. I think they have healthy AD right now, but just don't want to play him. I'll have a video on that tomorrow. Nico will definitely get a job elsewhere. The big boss love him. Oh, yeah, owners would look at Nico Harrison like, you'll do anything I ask? You're hired. Every boss likes a lapdog, bro. Paul Jermaine O'Neal talked to Marcel. Nice. Paul Jermaine O'Neal talked to Marcel. Nice, don't talk at all. It's one of the great Pop Smokes used to say. Hey, man, like, you don't have to agree with everything I say. Just don't misquote me. I never once said that I like this trade. I never once said that. No, never once said that. I do believe that Nico's admiration for Anthony Davis blinded him. Not saying Anthony Davis is... I'm not saying AD's a bad player, but if you're saying that we're worried about Luka's health and his longevity, then you trade for someone else who's had issues with health and longevity, I'm like, that's kind of weird. But it is what it is. Suspension, we got 2 turnovers in a row. Would love that. Is AD out for a season? Probably. Somebody tell Devin Booker to step it up. We're not trying to be in the play. I'm not a friend of the conspiracies because why would he build a perfect team around Luka and compete for the past 3 years if he was a plant the whole time or hated Luka or whatever the conspiracy? Yeah, I'm not fond of that either. Do you think it's better or worse as a GM on a good team? Pretty sure if you're a GM on a good team, your job's easy. 80 should not play the rest of the season. I agree. Ooh, Edwards with a double-double. Bro, Adam Silver wanted Luka in LA. He had to trade him, but it's all right, though. Every team that helps the Lakers gets something good in return. I don't know. The Pelicans traded away Anthony. Whoa, yeah. The Pelicans traded away Anthony Davis. They got Zion, but now look at him. I don't know. Jason Kidd's a good coach. I agree. They're playing too hard. They need to step. Yeah, man. Harrison Barnes shooting free throws. Makes 2. All right, May the 1st, miss the second. But the Spurs get their own rebound. They take a three. They miss, but they get their rebound, and Harrison Barnes dunks it in. Good Lord. Calm down, old man. You may hurt yourself. I feel sorry for Clay thinking going to the finals here. Yeah. Clay, out of everybody, Clay has the most, I guess, reason to just hate being here. But he's a professional. Spencer with the ball. Off the screen from Edwards. Off. Oh, defensive foul. There we go. How would you have felt if Luka was traded for a younger player like Anthony Edwards? Probably feel a bit better. But it depends. What else am I getting? I need some draft picks. I need Jaden McDaniels or Naz Reid. If you trade away Luka for Anthony Edwards and Naz Reid, I don't feel too bad. I mean, I'm upset, but I think Anthony Edwards next to Kyrie would be nice. How we beating the Spurs? Just load up on... Bro, the Spurs know how to lose better than us. We're literally playing like 7 guys, heavy minutes. Like, look at these minutes right now. Spencer's played 35. Dwight Powell, 21. Caleb Martin, 18. Max Christie, 28. Dante, 24. Clay, 33. Edwards, 32. Najee, 37 minutes. And we're winning. This is ridiculous. Guys are going to get gassed. A 3 from the Spurs, no good. Yeah, the Spurs are also spamming threes. And they keep fouling us, too. Najee just got hit. They had to dust Harrison Barnes off of this game. They told Uncle it was 2017. Why are we winning, bro? We can't. I know. This is just so lame. Like, the Spurs are not a bad team. Okay, they're a bad team, but, like, compared to the 7 players we have, they should be better than us. Doesn't matter, win or lose. Adam Silver will give us that number 1 pick. Swear. Spurs the ball. To the top, to the wing for a catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound by Kessler Edwards over to Najee Marshall. Bro, why is losing hard when you want to? I have to give 10 memberships. You better lose. Najee with the ball. Over to Spencer. Spencer. Inside of Najee. Najee gets the layup. Stop it, Najee. Winning one of the rest of the 20 games left won't hurt. Better not. I want to lose all of them. When we lose, it hurts because we know how good we can be. When we win, it hurts. B, when we win. It hurts because we're supposed to be tanking. We can never have a good man. Nope. And the Suns lost. Kevin Durant, stop it. All right, Spencer with the ball. Over to Najee. Back to Spencer. Spencer, step back 3. Oh, he missed. Rebounded by the Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Do your thing. Do your thing. They throw up a weird shot off the basket. No good. It goes back up. They're trying to get a rebound. Oh, Spurs got a rebound. They go up and they get it. 2-point game. Keldon Johnson, you freak. Najee's been cooking, yeah. Cut back to 2. We can still backdoor lose this with a bad play called by a kid. Brother. Suns freaking lost, and yet we're trying to lose. Basketball guys really not playing with the season, no. If I was at the game, I'm putting on a Mavs medical staff jersey and step on the court to get us the tech. Brother. What if the Mavs win the chip this year? NBA history. Do you guys believe that Mark Williams really failed his physical with the Lakers? I feel like that's a lie. He's going to carry us to the chip, Dinwiddie? Najee. Mavs going to run some clock. Run it. Mavs would have 100% won the chip if this was an alternate universe. Yeah. Major lie, yeah. Yeah, no, because so check this out. I just saw something on Twitter that says since Mark Williams failed his Lakers physical, he had a 10-9, 10-5, 12-12, 26-16, 24-12, 12-13, 12-8, and 24-10 game. Like, he's been playing very well. Like, did you really fail your physical? Did you realize it wasn't a good trade? Yeah. They got to be investigated for that. Oh, they waved off the shot. A foul on the floor. Do you know how tall Melo Ball is? What is he, 6'9"? I don't know if it was you, but someone said that the reason why Mark failed was because someone said they're coming to Lakers for free. I'll say the Mavs fans disappointed me with the toxicity following the trade, but on average, Mavs fans have always been the goats. It's been rough, light skin. I've just been here chilling. I bet if Spurs hit the game winner, the crowd's gonna boo. I think they want to draft a center or go after Miles Turner. Yeah, I think the Lakers want to get Miles Turner. I bet you they rescinded that trade because they probably got some intel about something on the offseason. All right, Kessler Edwards makes the first free throw. Guys, text your friends at the game to yell MVP Edwards. But it's in the Spurs arena. He makes both. I still think we need to prioritize moving back to the two. We need to keep him off the ball as much as possible. Miles Turner, I heard, in my opinion, they should be fine because they slander Mark Williams. And Mark Williams been hooping. Why can't the Mavs free throw curse work when I know. It's when you want it to happen. Like, yeah, hit your free throws. Oh, we're missing. Hey, guys, miss. Why are you making them? We trade Luka for Wemby? Nah. We're going to make the play at this point. The Suns suck. They really do. We're getting out tanked. Never in my life that I think we're getting out tanked. Kid getting out coached by an interim. Hey, prayers up to Popovich, man. Hopefully, he's going to be okay. All right, now, let's get to it. Let's watch this tank job. Change the team name to Dallas Tanks. Dallas, the tank engine. Choo-choo. All right, Spurs inbound and do your thing. Inbound to Harrison Barnes. Oh, brother. A kickball. Najee picked it up. Over to Clay. Clay with the ball. They're going to foul him. He can shoot free throws, I'm telling you. Najee with the ball. Gets fouled. So we're winning this game, right? Like, there's no way we lose. I thought NBA would find any teams try to tank. They would if they can prove it. It's hard to prove it unless you have a head coach who just says it. Jason Kidd. We're going to win. Yay. Post-game vid going to be like, this changes everything because we were supposed to lose. Who is better, PJ Washington or Clay? PJ. Mavs have too much heart for their own good. Yeah, we seem to fight. Najee knocking down both free throws. Spurs with the ball. Last 30 seconds. See what they do. They drive. Kick it out to the wing for a three from Johnson. No good. They get their rebound. Throw it back out to Johnson for another 3. No, he pump fakes to the corner. Who's that? Stephon Castle for 3. Misses. Oh my lord. Rebounds, please. They're getting it back. Johnson, another 3. Knocks it down. All right, do we got overtime? Clay gets fouled. Spurs going, that was cool. Yeah, bro. All those 3s, bro. Prime Clay is better than PJ, yeah. PJ today is better than Klay Thompson, but not like overall, like career to career. Get those memberships ready? No. Mavs to Suns. If you want the 10th seed, you have to earn it. Meanwhile, I'm like, stop it. How is PJ not better than Klay? Hold on. Right now, PJ is a better player than Klay Thompson. He's a better defender by far. All right, after our free throws, they call a timeout. Yeah, this season, I'll take PJ. Klay shoots 3% better from 3. About 15% better from the free throw line. His effective field goal percentage is 4% better. His box plus minus is a little bit better. VORP a little bit better. Yeah. That's just me. I'm noticing things. But anyway, we're up by 5. 3 seconds. He plays defense. Yeah, PJ is a much better defender. Doesn't feel as good to win as I thought it would. Is it true Klay has to be traded? That's fake news. That's fake news. There will be no point to ask for a trade after the trade deadline. How can you be a Mavs fan and wanting them to win makes no sense? Makes no sense. I want a tank job. Lose. Considering Gafford is top 5 in the league in blocks and field goal percentage, and Lively could potentially be the better one, should let you know how stupid good this team is. This team is really good. PJ is bigger. Klay, tank? Guys, boats are better. He shoots 66% this quarter. Woo. Who is better, Kyrie or AD? LeBron James. What does Klay do when he's not shooting? Absolutely nothing. His defense is not that good. I mean, it is sometimes. We also have to realize that it's hard to gauge how good these players are right now in this instant because there's only 7 of them. They're playing heavy minutes, so it's really hard to, like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Every Maverick is great. Not just the old ones. Of course, Harrison Barnes knocks down a 3 at the last second. What? That man's a freak. Anyway, Najee Marshall gets fouled. He's shooting free throws. That's the game. The Dallas Mavericks win. Let's not sound too excited. 133 to 129 to the freaking Spurs. Good Lord. Najee had 22 points. Edwards, 22 points. Klay, 26. Dante, 10. Max Christie, 12. Caleb Martin had 3. Dwight Powell, 9. Spencer Dinwiddie with 28 points off the bench. What are we doing here, guys? As a team, we shot 12 of 38 from 3. We had 40 rebounds to their 38. That's crazy. We had 10 turnovers, too. A wild game. It was a very Maverick-esque game. It is what it is. But that is the game. Thank you all for hanging out with me for this stream. It was fun. It was real, I guess. It is what it is. But if this is your first time here, I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavericks Digest. I try to go live for every Mavericks game. And if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. I like to hang out and have some fun. We like to joke, have a good time. And at the end of all my live streams, I always do a little PSA for mental health because I take mental health very, very serious. For those that don't know, I was in the Army for about 4 years. I was military police, saw a lot of things, did a lot of things, and when I got out the military, I had a lot of problems, a lot of mental as well as physical issues, and I didn't really take care of myself. I gained a lot of weight. I went bald. I called the suicide prevention hotline a few times. I did attempt to take my own life on a few occasions, and I share that with you guys because if there's anyone out there watching this that's going through a tough time, they feel like their life is just meaningless and they're in this dark place, they don't have anybody. That's not true. You will always have me. I'll show you guys this real quick, man. This channel has over 20,000 subs. We actually just hit 20K the other day, then as well today. The numbers go up and down all the time. But we have over 20,000 Digest family members, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for always showing support on this channel. And if you show support on this channel, that means you got my support. My name is Marcel Martin. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. The Discord is in the link in the description below. You can always reach me on our Discord. I'm very active there. I do have a full-time day job. All right, I don't do YouTube full time. I got a whole day job, so I am pretty busy during the day. However, if you ever need me, please reach out to me. You can ask anybody in the chat who has reached out to me. I always message back. I always do. I always make time for you guys. So if you need someone to talk to, please reach out to me. I'm only a message away. I promise. But anyway, I got to make a post-game vid to talk about how we can't even tank right. What else is there to talk about? But I guess a win's a win. Are we happy? Sad? I don't know. But y'all take care, drink water, and check out the outro. Peace.
Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Mavericks Digest and drink water.